Cha. Hi. Wow, look, she finally made it. Wow. Wow, hi. Thanks for so much for joining, everybody. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Wait, I have like notes and stuff I'm trying to open. But hi. Oh my gosh, so a long time no see, right? It's been a whole minute. It's been a hot ass minute. Wait, let me drink some water because I'm like already parched because I was like running around trying to get all my stuff set up. Um, so excited to be here. Hi. Hi, Sage. Yeah, it has been a minute. Um, and then remember last time I was like, no schedule. I'm just gonna hop on whenever I feel like it. I can't do that because it's like I need to have like a designated like plan, and then people can anticipate my plans. But then also time do be an issue. But it's also because I haven't worn makeup in a while, so I like forgot how long it takes to do makeup, and then two, all the setup stuff that I did today, I probably should have done the night before. So we're learning. We're learning. I appreciate your patience. Let me know if everything sounds okay. Um, and yeah. So, what are you guys up to? How was your week? What are you guys doing today? What are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys doing this weekend? What am I doing this weekend? I'm playing video games in my fucking pajamas. And I'm excited for it. And I'm excited for it. My mom just gave me some new silk pajamas or like satin silk, whatever the fuck. Um, that's pretty cunty. I'm excited for that. I just got Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So I'm gonna be playing that on my Steam Deck and be snuggling up. Um, I've been playing a lot of 3DS again. I've been playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh wait, that was just a song. Let me put on a spooky witch house mix for us to listen to. Um, or do I want to listen to Breakcore? Yeah, I'm excited for today's stream though because I made like a whole thing. I have a whole plan. I got a bunch of shit to yap about. Okay, so you better buckle up. You better buckle up. I've got opinions. I've got things to say about media that I've consumed over the course of my life, specifically of the ooky spooky variety. Sage, you're working? Oh, but you're getting back into Pokemon? Oh my gosh, I actually was thinking because I've been playing Pokemon Black on the 3DS. Well, I was playing it, and then I kind of forgot about it, because I got other games. But I kind of want to get back into it again. But then if you saw my little stream schedule, um, I will be playing Pokemon Soul Silver soon. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be exciting. I hope you guys are excited for that. So I got some things that I want to shout out before we get started. And I will type some things in the chat. Oh my gosh, Chef, hi! Welcome! Okay, so first, hopefully all my things are working. Wait. Cloudbot? Okay. So first, is it gonna do the thing? Yeah, it did it. Okay, yeah. So first, follow me on Instagram if you don't already. That's my main Instagram. And then I don't think I have one for my other one. But I have all my, um, if if you're like a pervert or like a gooner or whatever. I do got like spicy links if you want to follow me doing spicy stuff on the internet. I do be a little spicy sometimes, or whatever. Um, what else did I want to shout out? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and if you want to get notified whenever I post spicy stuff, I do have a Discord. Hopefully that link still works. If not, let me know and I'll add an updated one. Oh shoot, I don't have a thing for Blue Sky. I am on Blue Sky though, but that's also linked on my little website, my little uwu.i website. Yeah, so then you can follow me around the internet if you want to. If you enjoyed today's stream, just keep that in mind, bookmark it or whatever. And then what else did I want to shout out? Oh, so we've also got last time I streamed, I don't think it was working. But now it does work. So if you're on, I don't know how it looks on mobile, but if you're on a computer, at the bottom left part of the chat, you'll see a little paw thingy, and then so you get like on Twitch, the more that you watch, the more you get like points or whatever. And so for my specific points are pieces of cotton, and so you can trade in little pieces of cotton because like plushie inside of a plushy theme, or like pieces of cotton. Okay, can you pick up what I'm laying down? Can you see like what I'm trying to like pieces of cotton? Okay, so you collect pieces of cotton. The more that you watch, the more pieces of cotton that you get, and you can redeem them to do different things to interact with the stream. So it's not like just you're watching; you can also interact with the stream because like we're all doing. It's not just like me up here. We're doing things together, So. So you can like there's different sounds you can unlock. You can do there's big stretch. You can make me stay hydrated, even though I will be drinking water anyways. But if I sound a little raspy, don't be afraid to redeem that hydrate because I do need little reminders. You can check the outfit. Have me do like a little fit check. I'll like get up and do a little spin for you. You can change the LED light colors if you want. And yeah, so that's something to keep in mind to think about. Is that like yeah, the more you watch, the more pieces of cotton you collect, and they'll always be in the little bottom left thingy. I should pull up Twitch on mobile one of these days to see how that looks. But yeah, more things to shout out. Oh yeah, so follower goal. Oh, I should have added. We're learning as we go along, but I want to in the future. I'll add maybe like a counter or something, like a little, what do you call it? I'm like gesturing with my mouse even though you can't see it. What do you call it? Like a little bar at the bottom that like counts, for my follower goals and like sub goals. So my current follower goal is 1,000, and then sub goal is to get to at least just 20 subs. Yeah, the follow bar. You know what I'm talking about? Where like shows and it like increases over time. Sometimes that can look a little too busy on the screen. Weigh in. Let me know how you feel about that. I kind of like seeing it because it kind of motivates me. I like seeing it go up. And then sometimes when I join other people's streams, when I see that, I like to like see it go up when I follow them and stuff like that. So I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that, or if it's like too busy on screen. Um, and yeah. Oh shoot. Let me. I will pull it up. I should have put a command for it, but I didn't because I'm a goober. But I have a YouTube channel where I will be uploading all the streams, and I will, because I know that sometimes watching the VOD back on Twitch can be kind of like a clunky experience. I much prefer to watch streams on, even when I follow people on on Twitch, I will usually like, if I didn't watch all of it, or if I caught like in the middle, or if I caught at the end, and if I want to see the whole thing, I'll look for it on YouTube. But sometimes I'll try to watch it on Twitch, and it's just like there's a lot of ads going on. It's a lot of like it's a lot. I don't know, like the interface is just not as good. So yeah, I do have a YouTube channel, and I will drop the link to that in the chat. I do have my last stream is uploaded there. Oh, I'm gonna not do a thing. There we go. So you can follow me there if you want. I'll try to keep posting there and keep promoting there. I like literally just made it. But yeah, hopefully we can watch that grow over time, and that could be fun and cool. And then yeah, was there anything else I wanted to talk about before we get started on today's main discussion? Oh, when I'm going live next, if you're just popping in to say hi, and you plan to watch the YouTube video or whatever, but you do want to stay for like the whole next one or whatever, here is my schedule for next time. Can you see that? Wait. Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, I thought I changed oh, I think it just shows that every time every time it switches. I don't think anyone new followed me. But I thought I changed the oh, it's event list. Let me add, because I have like cute Hello Kitty widgets that I had added on my other screen, and I forgot to do it for this one. Okay, so I think that should be fine. All right, yeah, April 4th and the 11th, and hopefully at 6 p.m. for real, for real. next time. Okay, because I'm taking notes of all the things that I didn't do this time and when I should have done them. And I will try to apply that for next time. Because sometimes if I like, and I haven't streamed in a while, but if I try to do it back to back to back, then it's like I get used to the groove and then it just kind of flows naturally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, so April 4th. Oh. Thanks for the follow. Do you like the sound? Can I change it to that? Follow Penny. Hi. Do you like that? How addicting is that sound? Okay. Hey Kenny, how are you? So yeah, April 4th, the next stream. We're just chatting today, but next stream we're gonna be playing Stardew Valley. And I'm gonna be doing a tour of my current farm that I've been working on for a while. But then I also want to start a new save on stream because I do want to stream me playing Stardew Valley, but I am very particular about Stardew Valley, and I've been working on my current farm for quite a while, and I don't want to like mess it up because like I don't know, when I'm streaming, I get distracted. If you've watched me stream Animal Crossing before, you will literally see me like running around in circles. But the thing about Animal Crossing, it's different than Stardew Valley because Stardew Valley, the time is going. Time don't give a fuck about you. It's going. It's gonna keep going. It's going. So, yeah, I'm gonna start a new save just so it's like my fun bool around on stream Stardew Valley save, and then we'll just see what all we can get accomplished. And then if you're interested in playing Stardew Valley and you never played before, or even you don't even know what that is or what it's about, then that could be cool to watch because then you can see me start from the beginning. And then April 11th, I'm playing Pokemon Soul Silver, which would be really fun, because I've actually never played that one before. Oh, you couldn't hear the sound effect? Oh no! Which game do you love? Stardew Valley? I love that game so much too. But, damn, if you couldn't hear the sound effects, but you heard me doing the sound, that's so silly. I wonder why you couldn't hear it. Wait, let me do a test. Did you hear it? Wait. Could you hear it? If you can't, it's fine. You heard it? Love it. Okay. It's faint. Should I? Okay. Wait. Because it's important that it's heard. It's important to me, damn it. Okay, yeah. Crank that shit up. I think I cranked it down because I thought it was too loud. Okay, I put it on 69. Okay, wait. Let's try it again. I love it. I love it. Okay, whatever. We can move on. But yeah, that's my next schedule. So April 4th, that's next Friday. Just like 69 is actually perfect. 69. Perfect volume. You heard it? I heard it in I discovered that in another podcast and I was like, oh, that is addicting. That noise. Okay. Yeah, so next Friday, April 4th, Stardew Valley. April 11th, Pokemon Soul Silver. Be there, be square. That is the next schedule. Yeah. So, and then what else am I gonna shout out? I feel like there was something else. Oh, OnlyFans sale. Gotta shout it out. Listen, OF sale until the 10th, I think. Is it? I think it's the 10th. Yeah, I think that one's going to the 10th, and then fancy sale until the 31st. So keep it in mind, and then I'm sending out a new video tonight. Ooh. Oh, my gym grind? What about it? I'm going to the gym after this, actually. Like, after I do my Fansly stuff, after the stream, I am going to listen to the new Ariana Grande album and I'm gonna get really fucking high first and listen to the new Ariana Grande and crank my shit on the fucking treadmill after this stream. So that should be exciting. That should be fun. Yeah, so, but are you guys ready for today's main event? I'm excited, but hold on. I feel like this music, I put on this breakcore mix. It's not the vibe I fear. I need something spookier. Really, yeah, really take me there. Sounds amazing on my my gym plans for after stream. Yeah, I'm hyped. I've been seeing a lot of good things about the new Ariani. And blah, 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 blah. I feel like there used to be a lot of really good witch house mixes, and I don't know what happened to them. Dang, okay. Dang, okay. Well, I'm gonna settle on something about this one. Or wait, let me see. Damn, did Witch House really die out like that? People don't make Witch House mixes anymore. You get high to get to help with the pain. I get high because I don't know, something like it makes the music. I get like way more hype if I'm like lit at the gym. Okay. This music is kind of the vibe. It's kind of spooky. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. 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 Hello? Hello? Okay. There we go. All right. So, what are we doing today? So today we're talking about scary movies, horror movies. In fact, and I listed out a bunch of them that I have a personal relationship with. Ones that really had me shook, duped, plucked, distraught, like really fucked me up psychologically. like and then some of them aren't even that scary, but they're ones that I saw when I was really young. And so we're gonna get into it. If I can switch screens. Yeah, okay, wait. Yeah, that's good. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I made a whole little a little presentation for us to yap. I can go through and I am excited to talk to you guys about it, okay? So, yeah, they're ranked in order from not that scary. It's like, well, it's not even that. It was like it was shook when I was shook when I first saw it, but it's not even really that scary anymore. And these days, you know, to all the way up to, oh, if I watch this tonight, I might piss my pants. Like, you know, like it's still scary to this day. It still holds up. It's still spooky. So let's get into it, okay? So, wait, hold on. Let me take a big. Let's vape first. Let's vape, dab, cheers first before we really get into it. Oh, and I got my Celsius to my Yap fuel, and so we can really get into it. Ooh, spooky music. Yeah, but if you're rolling up, or if you're vaping or whatever, you can also tell me about movies that scared the fuck out of you before we even get started. Like off rip, like what is, like when you were a kid, or either recently, like what is a movie where you were like, oh my god, like even and not just when you were watching it, but afterwards you're like thinking about it, like what's that, like you know what I mean, like, oh, had you shook. Many movies had me shook like that, which was why I was able to make this list. I'm very susceptible to like The Fly. Oh, I've never seen that one. I'm gonna add that to my list. Okay, or my list of like things to watch. Okay, that one had you shook. The Fly. Keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind. Okay. Anybody else? What other movies? Like, did you watch it recently? Or did you watch it when you were growing up and like you're still like, it still got me like that? You know? Because there's some movies that like years ago I seen, and it still got me like that, where I'm like, Oh, you watch it everywhere, every year? Work. The First Strangers? Work. Oh, there's some things on this list that I'm realizing shouldn't be here, and The Strangers should have been there. Are you kidding? Oh, how could I forget? The Strangers had me plucked at the page. Oh my god. Oh, because the one thing that really fucks me up, home invasion. Home invasion. Home invasion fucks me up. Oh, I hate. Oh, I hate thinking about it. And, oh, there's like my long hallway in my apartment like leads. Like you could like see like the front door. I'm always shook someone's gonna be like there. Oh my god. Home invasion fucks me up. Vacancy? Oh, why does that sound familiar? Monster House had you fucked up? Really? I love Monster House. I actually watched that last Halloween. I love Monster House. It actually is kind of like, it is kind of wild. There's like because that house is real life trying to kill them. Like it's silly and campy, but yeah, I could see how Monster House could have somebody like a little shook. Oh, Misery is a good one. Misery is a good one, but it's like not really traditionally scary like that. But it's like a good movie to me. Like when I watched it, I wasn't like scared, but I was just like, oh, this is like, it's like a what's the feeling like where you're not scared, but you're like, ugh. Like it's like a psychological thriller. The classic It. I never saw the classic. And I liked the like newer ones, but they didn't have me like, oh, like a clown's coming for me. I've never really been afraid of. I kind of am a clown myself, and I also really don't like children like that. And I also like to wear a lot of makeup and wear like big shoes. So like, I kind of like, you know, I see him. I see, you know, what's his name? I see the clown. Like, I am a clown. I follow many clown girls on the internet. So, like, I don't know. Like, it is, but it's, like, good as, like, a movie. You know what I mean? You were, like, 5 when you watched Monster House? Okay, work, yeah. I can't remember how old I was, but I was just, like, I think I was in middle school. Or elementary school. I can't remember. But I was just like, eh. But then again, we're going to get into it when we start getting into this list, which I'm going to take a couple more rips and then we're going to get into it. But there's some movies that I saw a little too young. A little too young. So many movies after that, it was a little hard to scare me, you know, but then I did get scared by other things. So we're going to, you know. Oh, you just saw Monster House for the first time? Did you like it? I love that movie. It's a classic. And the way the animation looks, I really like it. I don't know. Okay, so like, but let's get into my list though. I've heard it with you guys, and you guys can keep telling me about your movies and stuff, or if there's any movies that like remind you of what I'm talking about, feel free to suggest in the chat. But like, let's get into my list though. Okay, you ready? Get into it. So, number 20, the Fourth Kind. And we're starting off a little heavy. Okay? We're starting off a little heavy. Because this is about to be a big Mickey lore drop. Okay, are you ready? So, the Fourth Kind... This movie came out in 2010. And I saw it around the time when it like first came out. I didn't see it in theaters. Saw it at my cousin's house in Ohio. I live in Michigan, so I'm not on my home turf, far away from home. Something like that adds to the element. I don't know if you like, have you ever seen like a scary movie like in a hotel or at a relative's house, like when you're not at home and you're like far away? That adds to the scariness for some reason, for me at least. The Fourth Kind, it's an alien abduction movie. A little quick synopsis. This lady, her husband is like a therapist, and he dies, and then she carries on his work after he dies. And so she starts hypnotizing these people in the town so that she can get like their traumas out, and all these people all have the same trauma and share the same story of seeing an owl, okay, at their window, and then suddenly the owl is inside, okay, and then suddenly, oh, it's not an owl, and they start screaming. and they start screaming. And they make it like it's not like a found footage movie, but they really make it seem like they act like they tell you like, oh, this is based off of a true story. This is like real footage. Like, I guess it is kind of like a found footage movie in that kind of sense, but it's like they really make it, they act like, oh, and this is real footage. This is the real footage, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. These are the real tapes or whatever. And it's like, oh my God, it had me so scared. And let me tell you why. This was like my first time. Man, I don't even like to think about this movie. No, literally, I don't like to think about it. And I literally developed this is where the lore drop comes in. I developed a fear of owls because of this movie. I don't fuck with owls. I don't like looking at owls. I tell people on the internet, like, if you can, like, change your settings to, like, if you're sharing an owl post, if you can block me from seeing it, if you can add a trigger warning owls, so I can scroll past really fast. I'm not joking, bitch. I'm not joking. I don't I don't fuck with them. I don't like it. I actually developed night terrors for months after watching this movie. Would not sleep alone. Would stay up very late so I can convince my mom to sleep with me. Because I was like 12, 13. It would make my mom sleep with me because I was so scared. And then like every night I would like look out my window, and if I saw like a helicopter or something going by, I'm like, oh, that they're coming for me. They're coming for me specifically. And I like, oh my God, it fucked up my sleep. This is when I first, watching this movie is when I first started to get sleep paralysis for real. Oh, the fourth, and this is number 20. You don't fuck with owls either because of this? Oh, I feel validated. Oh, I feel validated. Thank you. Don't follow me on anything. It's my favorite animal. I got. Oh no, Kenny, it's your favorite animal. Oh no. Oh God. Hide it from me. Block it. Trigger warning. Add a trigger content warning. CW owls, aquaphobia, whatever. It's real. Like I'm like, I don't trust them. Like I don't. Oh God. Like a barn owl. Like, I'm like how Trixie Mattel is towards animatronics. So that's how I am with owls. Like, oh, I can't even, like, I'm getting nervous thinking, I'm literally getting nervous thinking about it. And what it is like, lore drop for you guys. If you don't know, I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness family. Okay, let that sink in. I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness family where we're kind of like blocked off. They're Christian fundamentalists, so they're like, the Bible is the word, the law. Like we're not misinterpreting nothing. We're also adding things in, but don't look at that. And so this was like, you love my voice. Oh my God, I heard your voice the first time the other day when you did like a voiceover for a video. I really like your voice too. Thank you. And you like my makeup. Thank you so much. At first I was like, am I having blush blindness? But then I was like, am I even wearing enough? You know? Thank you so much. Love you so much. So glad you're here. What was I saying before? We were talking about owls. We were talking about the fourth kind. Oh, I was talking about my lore. So I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness family, right? And they're like Christian fundamentalists. And like, but I was like, I came out the womb like an atheist. Like I'm 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. I was like, this is bullshit. But I still like didn't have but I knew it was bullshit. But I also didn't then in 2010 know what the fuck was going on. Don't know what's out there, you know. Very much believe in aliens, but I'm not like, I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they good guys? Are they bad guys? You know, because if you've seen what's that other movie, Contact, they're acting like they're good guys. They're trying to get us in the warp or whatever. They're trying to like hook us up in the network so we can all be communicating or whatever. You know, they're portrayed as good guys sometimes. E.T. Phone Home, he was a good guy. The fourth kind, they're not good guys. Okay? These are not good guys. They're not here to help us. You know, they might have been here to help us back in the day in, you know, Mesopotamia or whatever, or like with Egypt or whatever. You know, they're not here to help us now. In the fourth kind, they're here to take us, experiment on us, fuck us up. And I was not having it, and it scared the shit out of me. Okay? You were the same, but with Christianity? Oh, just like, well, Christianity in general, like, You didn't know what was going on? I still don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's the fourth kind. That's the first one on the list, okay? Go watch it. Here's the thing, and it's 20 on the list because it's not that even that scary now. Like if I watched it now, it's like whatever. I don't like, or it's like you can tell like this isn't real footage. This didn't really happen, you know what I mean? But they try to like goop you and get you, kind of like Paranormal Activity or the Blair Witch Project or whatever. Which I should have made a dishonorable mentions about and just have the Blair Witch Project. But I'm gonna try to, if I remember, I'll go into it afterwards. I can't watch, like, I think I tried to watch it once again in high school and I was like, it's whatever. But because of my own personal psychological traumas with, like, me getting, like, if you've never had sleep paralysis, it's really scary. Really scary. And I joke about it now and I try to make it sexy or whatever. That's me coping with trauma. I am the sleep paralysis demon now. Oh, is there a fly in here? Oh no, fly, where'd you come from? Distraction? Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, the fourth kind. So that's number 20. Let's see what's next. Oh, number 19. Insidious, bitch. You want to talk about sleep paralysis. Watch these two movies very close together. Girl, yes. Child, Insidious. Woo Lord. Okay. Yeah, I will go back and watch this one because it's like, it's genuinely good. Like, I feel like the fourth kind isn't even that good. You know, Insidious is good. Now, the other ones, like, especially at, like, Insidious 3 or whatever, we're really falling off. Insidious 4, don't even bother. And I think they kept going after that. Insidious 1, though, the original, the first Insidious, oh, baby. Shooketh. Okay, no. 3 was trash. Yeah, 3 was awful. 3 was trash. I was like, I was bored. I was on my phone. Like, you know? Like, no. 3 was trash. Too close to home with Insidious. Oh my gosh. It's like, ooh, sleep paralysis. And, oh, this was my introduction to, astral projection, baby. Astral projection. Which I don't even know. I really don't even know if I even fully believe in that now. Part of me kind of does. Part of me kind of doesn't, because I have a weird, complicated relationship about like if souls exist. Because I also believe I'm heavy into the belief of like who you are is based on your personal experiences and a combination of like chemicals firing off. You know, chemicals, a chemical reaction type of thing. So I don't know if I believe in, like, the soul, you know, if there's, like, a, you know what I mean? But I also kind of do believe in the soul, because I do believe in, like, energy, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I believe in, like, matter is not created or destroyed, so, like, energy stays around, so I believe, like, you know, like, when people pass away, I do believe, like, that energy can stay, or, like, be around, and, like, stays in you, especially with, like, your relatives, because, like, you are them, and you carry their DNA, so, like, you carry their energy, or whatever the fuck. So, like, I do believe in souls, but, like, I don't believe in souls, but, like, I do, but I don't. But yeah, like, so I don't know how I feel about astral projection now, but I also, like, I don't know, I had some weird experience, like, cause I was, like, after this movie, I was, like, ooh, scary, but I was, like, let's do it. I was, like, ooh, that's scary. Oh, I don't want to get lost in the astral zone. I don't want to get kidnapped and held captive by the scary red devil man. Ooh, scary. But I was like, but let's do it. But let's try it though. But like, what if? But like, what if? Because also remember, lore, Christian fundamentalism. So I don't know. But I don't believe in that. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm trying to find out what's going on. But I also don't want to know what's going on because ooh, it's scary. I'm just a girl. But also, what the fuck is going on? What's out there? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, the ending, yeah. Oh, because spoilers, I mean, it's been like, what, 10 years? Wait. So I think this came out in 2011. 14 years? So yeah, if you don't know, like, there's an old lady and she's been following the dad the whole time, and then gets inside the dad. And the second one was good, but it didn't hit as hard and as like crispy as the first one. The first one was like, ooh, you know, because the son was like trapped in that coma for 1 month. So we don't know the scary, nightmarish things he could have been going through in that like awful world. Lost. Oh, you're old. You still think like this is a new movie? No, 14 years ago. Yeah, 14 years ago. Yo, and my friend showed this to me. Fucked me up. And I think, yeah, here's the thing. People will show me movies and then it'll fuck me up, and then they love to make fun of me after. Which is fine, but I'm also like, but I am fucked up though. Like with The Fourth Kind, my mom and my sister, oh, they love to make fun of my fear of owls. My sister got an owl plushie and would like wave it in my face to like, I don't know, I'm like, no, stop, it's scary, no. They would like leave it in my bed and shit, like leave it outside my door, and I'm like, why, like you, why do you like to see me suffer? Like, shit is scary for real. But yeah, Insidious had me fucked up because like I said, I watched like Alien Fear, and then like with sleep paralysis. Oh, kitty. Sleep paralysis, and then like yeah, this is like also sleep paralysis inducing type of thing with the astral projection, and then aliens, and then it's a lot. It's it was a lot. I was like, it was a spooky time for me. And then I'm like just starting high school. So there's a lot of emotions and feelings going on. But yeah, sibling core for real. Yeah, oh yeah. Scaring the fuck out of me with the owl. And I'm like, please God, no. But it's scary for real. But they're laughing at me. Because in real life, like, if an owl's coming at me, like, not that I would, you know, if an owl was actually trying to harm me, like, I'm pretty sure I could take on an owl. but if it's not an owl, like, that's the thing, though. If it's not actually an owl, it's a shapeshifter. Like, it's actually an alien. I'm literally, like, thinking, I, like, want to cry just thinking about it, okay. So next one, Lights Out. Now, I kind of, added this to the list, but I kind of wish that I rewatched it again to feel the full effect. Because I feel like I don't have as much to say about it. But I remember watching it one time and not thinking it was good. And then someone else told me to rewatch it. Because me and my sister both watched it. And we were like, eh. And then someone was like, no, that movie's actually really good. And then we rewatched it and it was good. And I think it's something with darkness. Tell me Sinister is on here. I don't want to spoil the list too much, but Sinister is on the list. Okay, I don't want to spoil the placement, but Sinister is on this list. But yeah, Lights Out was good. Did you guys watch Lights Out? Did y'all see it? Because I'm like, how good was it if I can't really remember it like that? Because there's some movies I haven't seen them in years, but I remember them. Like Insidious, I remember that. The Fourth Kind, I remember that. I remember being scared shitless by this the second time I watched it, but I'm like, just darkness in general, just darkness and shadow people in general, you know, like I said, it's up there with the sleep paralysis, whatever. And then also, like, I'm very afraid of home invasion. So, one, home invasion, and you're a supernatural darkness shadow entity, spooky. I was like, oh God, like when a movie's like, oh, like I'm like actually like, oh, like, love that. Because there's a lot of stinkers out there. There's a lot of stinkers out there. And like I said, there's some scary movies I saw a little too young, so my expectations are very high. Yeah, I feel like I don't remember it. And I'm like, I don't know, is that that makes me feel like, how good of a movie was it if I can't really recall it like that. I don't remember the acting being bad or anything. Yeah, I guess it just wasn't as good as some of the other ones on this list, but it was scary. So maybe I will rewatch it and talk about it at a different time. What we got next? Oh, Grave Encounters 2, bitch. Grave Encounters 2. And yes, Grave Encounters 1 was scary, but Grave Encounters 2. Your favorite? Yeah, one of my favorites. Grave Encounters 2. Do you know? Oh, ciao, hold on. Let me take a drink. Grave Encounters 2. Do you know? Grave Encounters 2? Okay, wait. Premise, if you don't know, Grave Encounters 1 is like a movie that's like like a parody on those like ghost hunting shows. Um, and it's like, you know, shenanigans ensue. They go into like an insane asylum. They get locked in. Um, the corridors, the hallways keep changing and shit, so they can't get out. It's like darkness forever. You know, it's like, oh, the clock says it's 10 a.m. It's still pitch fucking black when we look out the windows. What's going on? Yeah, shenanigans ensue. Grave Encounters 2 is like a meta movie about people who watch the first one and are like fans of the first one, and they're also like people into making films and stuff for like college people. Oh, you rewatch this one every year? I don't know when the last time I watched this. I should do a rewatch. Because maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. Shit. This movie is so good because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it's like a meta movie about people who watch the first movie and they're like, oh, we're going to visit the state asylum. Oh my gosh, what happened to all the actors of the first movie? They all mysteriously went missing. Like, we're gonna investigate. We're ourselves gonna go into the insane asylum and we're gonna film in there too. He. Shenanigans ensue. Shenanigans. And I don't want to spoil it, but like there was a part where I was so scared. It scared me, but it had me shook. They managed to get out. You see them driving through traffic. You see them go to their hotel room. You see them pack their bags. You see them walk down the hotel hallway. You see them get on the elevator. The elevator doors open up. They're back down. They're in the basement of the insane asylum. They never left. It was all an illusion. I had to get up and do a lap. I said, oh, what the fuck? Oh, what? I was like, like, I had to pause the movie and get up and take a breather. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It was just so, oh my god, I was so shook. Couldn't believe it. It was so good. If you've never seen it, watch both of them. The first one is good, but Grave Encounters 2, honey. Head spinning. Like, I had head in the hands, like, hands to the temples, like, what? I was so, and I watched it, like, in broad daylight. Like, it wasn't dark, like, I had it on Netflix. This was back in the day when you had to have like a Wii or an Xbox or whatever for Netflix. I was using my Wii on my little TV and I'm watching it in my parents' house. And I'm just like, bro. And the end was good. And it was like, oh my god. It was so good. So good. But that's only 17. Now I put Pan's, I feel like I'm going to say it wrong. Is it Pan's Labyrinth or is it Pan's Labyrinth? Because I feel like I've been saying Pan's Labyrinth, and I don't think that's correct. I think it's Pan's Labyrinth, right? Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, why I put this one on the list, and this one isn't even really scary for real. It's not even like supposed to be, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm gonna say. Old boy with the. Oh my god, I was like a child. I don't even remember how old I was. I think I was like 7 or 8 when I first watched this, and I was sick. And you know when you're like a kid and like you're like no substances, like raw immune system, raw like nervous system or whatever, and you have a little too much cough medicine, too much sick medicine, and it kind of feels like you're for real tripping balls a little bit. Plus you're sick, like when you have like a fever, so it kind of feels like you're tripping balls. I watched this. I was sick as fuck with my mom, and I had a little too much cold medicine. And it had me gooped, and especially the end, like, I was like, oh wait, so that was all for nothing. She did die, but she get to be like with her parents or whatever. But I was just like, oh, that's actually really sad. Like, oh, but old boy with the, you know what I'm talking about? Does he have a name? What is he called? Does he have a name? He's one of the scariest horror people want to talk about Jason and Freddy and whoever and It the Clown and all that. Old boy with the, you know what I'm talking about? He is one of the scariest horror people like in Hollywood, in media, in cinema, period. Like, and I feel like there's not enough references. I feel like I'm gonna say it wrong again. Pan's Labyrinth? It's Pan's Labyrinth, right? No, Pan's Labyrinth. Oh god. I feel like I've been saying it wrong for years and like no one's really corrected me like that. Oh my gosh, yeah, Pan's Labyrinth? Pan's Labyrinth. Right? I don't know where I got Pan's Labyrinth from. I don't know who's saying it like that. Maybe it's a Midwestern thing. I don't know. But long story short, I feel like they need to reference this in more I don't know, like new stuff. Like, you know how they throw back and they reference old horror movie stuff and just older media all the time? This is one that I don't really see referenced that often. I don't know if it's because it's like an international film or whatever, but it's like it's popular, you know? I feel like a lot of people have seen this, right? If you haven't seen it, it is in Spanish and it's like in subtitles, whatever, but like, whatever. Okay, you can read. Baby. Baby. Aw. Hey, alright. Alright. You happy about it? Huh. Can you... What's up? She's so cute. Okay, anyways, yeah, Pan's Labyrinth. Number 16. Comcast On Demand, Take Me Back. Yes, that's how I used to watch anime back in the day. Funimation Fridays, Comcast On Demand, okay? You know. And that's how I used to watch. That's how I got into K-pop. Because they had the K-pop music videos on there. That's how I discovered Avril Lavigne. Get into it, Comcast On Demand. With that fat ass remote. And then, oh my gosh, when you could like record stuff on the, what was it, the DVR? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. And then me and my family fighting over the DVR space. Nostalgia. Oh, what's next? Oh, I don't know why I made this one really tiny. But yeah, The Ritual. Y'all see this one on Netflix? The Ritual? This one had me scared because it's like... First of all, the circumstances. You know, it's one of those where it's like a tarnished friendship trying to reconcile. And that's the thing about like when you have like that's the thing when you go on like a trip or something with somebody you had like a rough patch with and then stuff happens. See, that's why when you're in the woods or even like traveling in general, you gotta like really trust people because you never know. But then also, oh my gosh, scary shit in the woods. This movie is like what Blair Witch thought it was doing, and it was not giving at all. Blair Witch, I feel like I'm gonna be talking about it throughout this whole movie, or this whole stream, because I hate that movie so fucking much. It's white people in the woods. It's white people walking in the woods. They never even show the monster, whatever. And it's just like an hour and a half or 2 hours of white people lost in the woods, and then they stand in a corner at the end, and then the movie's over. I don't give a fuck, okay? The Ritual, it gave, okay? It had that, like, that weird deer-looking motherfucker, and then it had, like, the hands dangling, and then it had, like, the hillbillies in the woods. It kind of gave, like, Resident Evil vibes a little bit with that part. I don't know. And then it had, like, they found that witch house, and then, they, like, woke up, and they were all doing, like, weird shit, and they were having, like, really weird, like, dreams and hallucinations because of, like, real witch activity. Oop, my bad. Real witch activity. Turn her around so she can see. Hello. But yeah, The Ritual. If you've never seen this one, it's really good. It's really good. It was like one of those where it was like, it had me fucked up. It's like, it's scarier than like some of the other ones, you know, like Grave Encounters, whatever. Grave Encounters isn't like, that's scary. The Fourth Kind is like, like I couldn't go back. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it just like, it fucks me up because I was a child and saw it and the way they framed it. But like as a movie, it was not that scary. Like this is like shot in a way that's very like, it's shot well. Like it like the way the layout of the story is really good and like leads up, very, very spooky. The Ritual. Excuse me. Oh, The Mist. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. We are at number 14 on the 20 movies that scared the fuck out of me list. And we're going up by like, not as like, if you know, it scared me then, but it's not that scary now, to like, oh, it's still scary now. It's still scary now. Which horror movies are we talking about? We're at number 14. We're talking about Stephen King's The Mist, honey. Stephen King's The Mist, okay? Locked in the grocery store with some crazy religious ass bitch. One of my worst fears. That's generally one of my worst fears, because I feel like, you know, like, I would be one of the first people to get like witch hunted, witch trialed or whatever, and like shoved out of the store, like off of appearance alone, I feel like. And then if I said anything, be like, because you know, I'm very much hold people accountable, like, hey, that doesn't sound right. Witch, she's a apostate of Satan or whatever, which, you know, you're not wrong, but like, I don't deserve to die for that. Like, keep me in this. I don't think this has anything to do with the Lord. I think this is interdimensional, which it was. And the ending, upsetting. My mom and my sister showed me this movie, and I was having a good day that day. I was playing The Sims on my laptop. You know, I was like smoking weed, flicking the bean, whatever. Because I think I was just working. This was back when I was just working part-time or whatever. And they said, hey, Nikki, come downstairs. Let's have a movie night. I was like, sure, yeah, let's have a movie night. They said, we have a movie to show you. We have a movie to show you. Come watch this. Come sit down and watch this. And I just remember at the end, sitting there literally like this, like, like, I couldn't even, like, I'm gripping the seat, because I'm like, I can't even believe, like, I'm just sitting there, like, it's like, I was so, there's too many emotions. And then any movie where there's, like, bugs and shit, oh, I can't do it. And then they're large, you know, and they're, like, realistically large, and, like, scary, and, like, cocooning people, and, like, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And then it's also like, the grocery store is really the worst place to be stuck. As someone who's worked in a grocery store, and like, we're just worked retail in general, you do not want to be stuck at like a store. Maybe you may, I was going to say maybe you want to be stuck at a Hot Topic. No, you don't. You don't want to be stuck in any kind of store when some shit's going down. The grocery store, because everybody needs their bread and milk. Regardless of like their ability to comprehend reality or comprehend common sense or, you know, like, or teamwork abilities, you know, like, oh, what the hell? Hey, Miss Ma'am, hold on, I might have to do some laser while I'm talking though. But anyways, yeah, you know what I mean? Meow meow. Okay, I can't laser and talk at the same time, kitty, but don't try to destroy things. Okay, but anyways, yeah, stuck at the grocery store. I've had conversations with people. Is that a kitty? It is a kitty. Kitty. Sydney. Oh, both kitties. Hello. Doge. All right. But anyways. Doge. Doge. Okay. Tell that kitty I said pss, 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 pss. He says pss, 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 pss. Doge. Doge. She was licking her fur off, and then she stopped for a while. And then because we were giving her like this supplement, so then I like stopped giving it to her because she doesn't really like it that much. But then she started doing it again. I think it's because she didn't like her collar, so I took her collar off. And I'm gonna have to rebuy that supplement that is supposed to be good for like cat skin and stuff. Look who's back on Twitch, Dan. I am! Oh my gosh. And we're talking about horror movies today. The Mist is, oh my gosh, insane ending. And we were just talking about how, like, you don't want to be stuck at the grocery store. You do not want to be stuck at the grocery store, the mall, like, oh my gosh. Because I've worked at the grocery store, and some people who will look like normal people oh, they're an anti-vaxxer. You know what I mean? Oh, they're like, you know what I mean? They think that, all immigrants should be deported or whatever. Or they white supremacists at the grocery store. Anybody, crazy people at the grocery store. Like, you do not want to be stuck at the grocery store. Did you watch The Substance? The Substance is on this list, honey. Okay. Yes, I did watch The Substance and I loved it so much. Oh, not with a bunch of small town folk. No, definitely don't want to be the. Oh yeah, especially. Oh, I forgot. They lived in like the backwoods almost. Maybe not like the backwoods, but it looked like a real small because they were like lakeside and stuff. I believe like their house. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, I'm thinking about like where I work. Oh, oh. If I was stuck with people like at a grocery store near like where my job is, where I work is very much like the city I work at is like, oh, it's literally the cast of Trailer Park Boys walking around. But they take it like that's like a documentary for them. That is their lives. Oh, I would not. Oh, if I was stuck. Oh, I think I might walk out. I might take my chances with the monsters. Fuck that. Or I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, you just watched The Substance, a documentary. It's trailer. Yeah, me and my boyfriend, not to pivot a little bit, but we love Trailer Park Boys and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because I love seeing like bad people wiling out and then seeing them have to suffer the consequences of their actions. Love that. Love that. But here's the thing. I'm watching it to laugh at them. And I believe the people who make these shows also are like playing a role to like parodying people to like laugh at people that are like that, right? The point of the show is to laugh at people like that. And that is why bad things happen to the characters in both of those shows. Many people I've come to find out take those shows very literally and live their lives like that for real and relate heavily to the characters. I remember I tried to enjoy it at It's Always Sunny group thinking people were like on the same page as me. No, it was actually full of like a bunch of Chads and shit. And like who actually like were like Dennis and Mac for real. And I was like, oh, I'm watching this show different. Oh yes, The Boys. Heavy on The Boys. Yes. And I remember people at my job saying that they thought like the most recent season wasn't that good. I was like, why do you think it wasn't that good? Because they're making fun of y'all? Because they're making fun of you? Because they were coming for you? Oh, now it's not good? Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay, so but yeah, number 14. Sorry, not to pivot. We don't have to not to pivot because we're talking about movies. But yes, The Mist, honey, so scary, had me shook. The ending, yeah, this is a really great movie. Oh, and also this movie is on YouTube somehow for free. Because I remember I rewatched this also recently, like last Halloween, because I was having like a movie binge. Because Halloween, you gotta get in the spirit. Yeah, this whole movie is on YouTube for free somehow. Don't know. Yeah. What's next? Oh, aliens. I've got to talk about aliens. I had to add aliens to the list. Of course, if you don't know, huge fan of the Aliens franchise. But I specifically think the second one, Aliens, is the best one. And I've watched it so many times with my family. You've never seen Aliens. Oh, if I'm old enough to remember, I've been talking about the Blair Witch Project for like the past 20 minutes before you got here. I fucking hate the Blair Witch Project. I'll say it again. Yes, I've already been talked about it. I'll say it again. I fucking hate the Blair Witch Project. It was white people lost in the woods. We never saw the monster. It was a waste of time. I was literally steaming angry after I finished watching it. I was like, what was that for? What I said, I was mad. I was like, what was that for? My girl Sigourney Weaver. Yes, Sigourney Weaver. Who said they never watched Aliens? Scary said they never watched Aliens. They said they never seen Aliens. You better go watch all of them. I want to rewatch all of them like in order because there's some that aren't that good. People said that Aliens Resurrection wasn't that good, and I kind of don't remember how it was. I think it was specifically the acting, or if they tried to like recon the story or something. But Aliens, not only is it scary, but it also has so many iconic lines. I've rewatched this movie so many times where like me and my family, we could just quote lines. Sigourney Weaver, she's like, because you know they're trying to have a conference with her about like, oh, you owe us like a million quadrillion, 16 million quadrillion dollars for that ship you blew up, and like, oh, she's like, I had to save my ass because there was a huge alien on this ship because you guys sent us to this foreign planet or whatever. And she says, but no, she says this line. She said, because she's like, you know, because she's in like, she's frozen asleep or whatever for like 50 fucking years or some shit. I don't even remember. But she was like, did IQs drop sharply while I was away? Love that. Love that. And then Burke, when they find out Burke sent people to the colony, whatever, and he like knew the xenomorphs were there because she told him, and he like sent people to the colony, and they find out, and then he's like, it's a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call. And she's like, those people are dead, Burke. I love Aliens. I'm getting excited. Like, I love Aliens. I could talk about this movie forever. I love it. Yes, Hicks. Oh my gosh, Hicks. Oh my god. Talking about someone, how could they turn off the power, man? They're animals. Oh my gosh, yes. I almost want to watch that again tonight. I love it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Assholes and elbows. Love Aliens. It's a classic. It's a classic. I also love Alien versus Predator, but that's like not really on the list because it didn't like really scare me that much because I had already seen. Now, this is one of the movies. Remember I was telling you I've seen a lot of movies a little too young. This is one of the movies. I believe I was shown this movie when I was around maybe 5 or 6 years old. A little too young, but it's lived in my heart forever. I remember there was like one, it's a very like neurodivergent trait in my family where we love to just watch things over and over and over and over. Similar to like eating the same food over and over and over. We'll also just like watch a same movie over and over and over. And there was like one summer where me and my mom just kept throwing Aliens on. And we just kept watching it. It's so good. Yeah, I'm Hudson. He's Hudson. I'm Hicks. Yeah, love them so much. Yeah, game over, man. Game over. They're trying to get him to calm down. He's like, yeah, I'm on it. And they're like, relax. I would be him. He was valid. He was valid to freak out like that. Like, what the fuck? Because they really didn't think that there was, but then again, she was trying to tell them, like, you guys need to take this more serious. They did not think they were going to really find anything like that for real. They thought she was bullshit and they thought she was crazy. Well, don't sign up and be like in the military like that and don't expect to like find some shit. Like, come on. Oh my god. Yeah, and then there's also like the extended director's cut that like has Ripley's, like, they talk about Ripley's daughter and all this other extra stuff that's just like, it's so good. If you've never seen it, please watch it. It's a classic. And this was 1986. The special effects, the costuming, the like setup and design, and like it's all way before its time, extremely advanced. There's also a Netflix episode of like the movies that made us, or I think that series is called, where they talk about like how movies are made and they interview different actors and the people who like were part of the like the costume design and the set design and the setup. There's an episode of that on Netflix and it's really, really good. Again, 1986, way better than a lot of even recent movies, because, you know, they love to just CGI everything. We're talking practical effects. Practical effects. Love to see it. It was just so good. It gave me the same energy from super scene from Dawn of the Dead. Oh, I haven't seen Dawn of the Dead. Oh, I gotta watch that. Oh, that's on my list. Dawn of the Dead. Crazy to go from Alien being such a tight, confined horror masterpiece to Aliens being an incredibly well-realized action epic. Yes! Oh my gosh, because the first Alien is like claustrophobia vibes, like we don't know where this thing is at, to this being like, we're on this huge like compound thing, and then we gotta go to the other compound, and there's explosions, and yes. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Dawn of the Dead. Yes, yes, rest in peace to Ian Holm, yes. Okay, what's next, you guys? We've been on Aliens for a minute. Let's do what's next. Okay, that was number 13. Number 12. Oh, The Substance. We were just talking about it. The Substance, honey. This, and I just watched it. I think last month. Yeah, it came out in September. The Substance. Have you guys seen it? It's very new, but I wanted to throw something new in there because this did fuck me up, and it was genuinely scary. And I remember, like, at a point, I was like, when she's doing like the show, pump it up. I was like, they're showing us all this. They're showing us all this smooth, youthful skin right now. They're showing us all these real close-up HD 4K close-ups of this very smooth, youthful skin because they're gonna show us something absolutely gut-wrenching later. Oh, I knew it, and then they did. And if you haven't seen The Substance, I'm gonna give you one phrase that's gonna tell you why you need to watch it. Puking up a breast. No, forming a new mouth. Forming a new mouth. Puking up an entire breast. Live on stage in front of a studio audience. What more can I say? What more can I say? Like, and then, oh my god, and the spinal, oh, they really did it. They did it. The sound, it was a very wet movie. It was a very wet sounding movie. It was very, they had that sound. It was, you could feel it, you know. Oh my god. Ooh, it was very, it was very moist. Ooh, the sounds, I think that's called the sound dressing. Ooh, it was very, yeah, it was really good though. But because we've had a lot of stinkers in these recent years, and this was like not just, you know, it was a movie trying to say something. You know, it was like an art, and it was like artful with it too. And oh my gosh, and the part where like unzips the suit or her like outfit, and the meat falls out, and we don't even know if that really happened. Watch with headphones. I'm gonna pass. You know, I like ASMR, not like that. No. I might actually, because ooh, oh, it's really good though. It's really good, and I wish it would have won more awards, you know. But you know, I kind of feel like the Academy at this point is kind of a sham because of how they awarded Amelia Perez over Wicked. But we've kind of been known that they've been, you know, kind of a sham, the Academy or whatever. But yeah, this Substance, honey. Oh, it won Best Visual Effects, but then I wish Demi Moore would have won something. You know, if Demi Moore would have won, it would have been like a, you know, like a meta. I don't know. I think Demi Moore should have won something. I think she was acting her ass off. Everyone was acting their asses off in this movie, and I liked how in like the last 20 minutes, it just gets nuts. We're off the rails. You're just like, oh, it just keeps getting worse. The like last 20 minutes of the movie. Oh, I couldn't take it. Oh, it was rough. She was nominated, but I wanted her to win. I wanted her to win. Demi Moore. I think she's a great actress. All right. Okay. What's in number 11? Oh, honey. As above, so below. Oh, it's kind of like matching the lighting. This is what I really wanted. I started at 6, and then it was really light outside, but this is the ambiance that I really wanted the whole time. Ooh. I have blackout curtains, and I just am lazy about it. But as above, so below. Now, remember I told you my mom and my sister were like, hey, Mickey, come down for movie night. We have something to show you. They had me watch The Mist first. Before I could even dry my tears from The Mist, before I could even, they put this on. They put this on right after The Mist. You knew this was going to come up? Because I feel like I've talked about this before. Love this movie. Love this movie so much. It's so good. Because first of all, I love a found footage movie. Oh wait, hold on. What happened to the jams? Hold on, give me one sec. Let me get the jams back. The jams? Hello? My spooky jams. um Watch The Descent. The Descent's on this list. You think I don't know? You think I'm not cultured? I love The Descent. Blah, 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 blah. Did we go back to breakcore? I don't know. I don't know. I want that ookie spooky. Y'all ever heard of Sidewalks and Skeletons? They're like an electronic artist that makes spooky music that I like. Yeah, give me that ookie spooky dark wave music. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, back to As Above, So Below. So, focus on me. Are we good? Okay. So, back to As Above, So Below. So, it's a found footage movie. Okay, we're in the catacombs of Paris. Okay, this lady, she's trying to carry on her father's work or whatever. And they go in and they like cross over like to the depths of hell. Hold on, let me drink some water. I can feel myself getting raspy. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I feel like I'm not... Am I focused? Hello? Am I not in focus? I can't tell. I feel like it looks blurry to me, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, there we go, I think. So anyways, this movie scared me because first of all, I love a found footage movie. I love a found footage movie. And like she's going in the water and then everyone's traumas, individual traumas are coming up. And then because they're with the crew. Oh, the part where they like find that like cult of the ladies singing in a room singing of women singing with their faces painted white, just down below in a cave under the earth. I would turn back right then. First of all, mark my words, you're never catching me in a cave. You're never catching me. There's no amount of money in the world that you could pay me to go splunking or whatever the fuck it's called with the stalagmites or whatever at the top in a cave underground. There's no amount of money. 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, 500,000, 600, like, no. Mr. Beast, whatever, could not get me to do it. I'm not, no cave. There's no what about in a Pokeball? What do you mean? If I was a Pokemon, I wouldn't know if I was in a cave. I'd be in my Pokeball chilling. I imagine like in a Pokeball, it's like they get their own little virtual room or whatever, like a Tamagotchi. I'd be in like my little Pokeball, like whatever. Yeah, that Mr. Beast money couldn't get me to do it. I said that because I was watching another streamer react to Mr. Beast videos, and he be in there torturing those people for real. Like, you're not allowed to keep people in a room with, like, bright lights on for, like, over 24 hours. But he'd be doing it and then be like, but if you give, take off some of the money, I'll turn the lights off. I'm like, that don't sound legal. But anyways, did somebody say that's, like, against the Geneva Convention? Like, they don't even be doing that to terror. They're not even allowed to do that to terrorists. Or Mr. Beast be out here doing it on YouTube. And they get sponsored to do it. And then we giving out Teslas or whatever. Okay. Side tangent about Mr. Beast. Anyways, well, I don't know what. Oh, As Above, So Below. Because you'll never catch me in a cave, baby. You'll never catch me in a cave. I'm never going in a cave. There's nothing down there for me. Like, I know I joke about, oh, hi, I'm a demon, I'm a succubus, whatever. On the surface, on ground level. There's nothing for me in a cave. Oh my gosh, Maddie, what's up? Hi. Thanks for joining. We're talking about As Above, So Below and how you'll never catch me in a cave because there's nothing. And we're going to talk about The Descent later on. This Descent is on this list. It's claustrophobia and it's wet and I don't know who's down there. People be living down there. They were saying in the catacombs, people be living down there. Like I said, they found that cult. Like I said, if you find already, first of all, you won't get me in a cave. But if for some reason I'm in a cave I got tricked somehow. I'm getting blackmail, even blackmail. I'm like, just do whatever you want to, like, do the thing, kill me, whatever. I like, maybe don't kill me. I do love life. Okay, maybe like if someone like maybe gunpoint, I'm in a cave. That's the only scenario. You know, it's like if you don't go in this cave, we're gonna blow up. You know, 6 mini malls or something. I'd be like, oh shit! Like I'm saving other people's lives to go in this cave. You know, for some kind of wild scenario like that. That's the only way you're getting me in a cave. And then if I hear people, we come across a room of all women, all blonde white women, singing like a opera level singing, like they're like up here with it. Kristen Chenoweth up here with it. Opera, fan of the opera, like singing in a cave, faces painted white. Or was it white or black? I don't even remember. Not like blackface, but I think it was just over the eyes. I can't remember. We're going around and turning back. Fuck those mini malls. Fuck whatever. You know, I guess fuck my life. I'm not. Whatever they're gonna do is way worse. Buy 6 to the 6 mini malls. I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry. You know, I had a good run. We're not doing caves. And then we're also not doing, and then we're going in the water. They're going underwater. No! And then we gotta try to find our way back. Because remember, if you watched it, she like, was like, oh shit, I gotta go put the stone back. And then you had to go all the way back, and we're fighting off the hands on the wall. Hands coming up. No. This movie is so good though, and it really had me so scared. Like I said, I watched this and the Mist first, and then this came on before I could even recover from the fucking mist. Scary shit. Scary shit. Yeah, As Above, So Below. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's really good. So we're about to do the top 10 next, but I'm going to take a little break, a little like 3 to 5 minute break, stretch our legs, go get some more drink, eat a snack before we get into this top 10 scariest movies that scared the fuck out of me. Okay, and if you're gonna dip out, I understand. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out so far. And if you plan on staying, hey, that's so awesome. Let's keep talking about movies, but I am going to take a little break a little bit, okay? So I can go like use the bathroom and eat a snack and stretch my butt. Yeah, but I appreciate. I'm having so much fun chatting with you guys. Thank you so much. This has been a great welcome back to Twitch. I really want to do more little presentations like this in the future because this is just so much fun. But yeah, I'll be right back, and yeah. And switch back. Hi. Thanks for staying around if you stayed around, and to everyone who had to dip out, I understand. Oh, sorry. You know when you ever wear a romper and you have to go use the bathroom, and you gotta take this whole thing off and then sit on the toilet like naked, like an idiot. And then sometimes it's cold and anyways, hello. We're back to top 20 movies that scared the fuck out of me. Ranking from, you know, if I watch it now, it wouldn't be that scary. You know, it wasn't even really that, you know, well made of a movie. Well, it was pretty scary, but it's like, it's not like super scary compared to some other ones. All the way up to, oh, it's still scary to this day. Still scary to this day. And we just talked about As Above, So Below at number 11. Pretty damn scary found footage movie with demons and shit in the catacombs underground. You won't catch me in a cave. I've already said it. But then, yeah, next we're about to do the top 10, okay? Who's ready for the top 10? Sound off in the chat. You guys ready? Top 10, what's next? We've got Talk to Me. Talk to Me, okay? I think this came out in 2021. Talk to Me. This movie had me, like hyperventilating. Like, anxiety. It gave me anxiety. Yeah, it's kind of new. It's a little bit new. So if you haven't seen it, I understand. Oop, my fucking vape. She's holding on. I gotta like reattach it every once in a while. Yeah, Talk to Me. You just watched it last week. Demi, how'd you feel about it? I'm sorry, I gotta re-up on the it's very intense and it's very realistic, and like I think if something like that happened where there was a supernatural thing that like actually appeared in this world for real, and then we had like proof, like people would be like Snapchatting it and like having it on like IG live and like making memes and shit out of it, you know? And it would be like really scary. Like teenagers genuinely scare me. Like me, how I was as a teenager, like scares me now. Like if I met my teenage self, I would be scared of her. Cause like when people who like have an almost grown body, but like a brain that's still pretty squishy, and like and they can walk around and do stuff and have access to like a phone and people, and it's scary. And then they bring the little brother in, and I kind of feel like it was an allegory. Is allegory the right word? I feel like I'm not using that word right. Am I using that word right? Allegory? Is it an allegory for drugs? Oh, I feel like I'm using that word wrong. I'm trying to sound smart for you guys. I don't know if it's working. Am I using that word wrong? You said you was muting this one because don't be saying spell. You said, oh, don't even say the spells in my house. You're like, you don't even want the incantations just in case. You don't want whatever they're conjuring. You believe that's me a lot of times when I'm watching scary movies, like unless it's like really really bad, and there's a lot of really bad ones out there, but like if you want me to be scared, I'm there. I'll meet you halfway. Like I'm coming to be scared. I'm already scared knowing it's going to be scary, you know? So it's like, ooh. And I really if you couldn't tell already by this list, I'm really into like movies with a supernatural element or like aliens and stuff. Like demons and aliens is my bread and butter when it comes to a movie. And like body horror. And oh my god, this one really had me. Like, oh my god, with like I said, the scene with when they bring the little brother in, he's like, "Can I try?" And they're like, had no business letting him do it. And then somebody makes out with a dog, and then they get footage of it. How mortifying. If you got two Tina Aguilera at the party, and people have footage of you making out with a dog. Like, first of all, none of those people are your real friends. Okay, because pull them away from the dog. Don't let animal abuse or whatever just happen in front of you. Like, oh my god, that movie had me fucked up. It was really good though. Well, it was really good because it was really believable. And then also I really like it because towards the end, it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like Hereditary, Hereditary, or like the Babadook, where it's like, is this really happening or is this mental illness type shit? You know what I'm talking about? Like, is this really the shit is some shit really following her for real? Or is it like her grief, she's going through like psychosis now? You know, it's a either or thing. But yeah, this one was really good, and it was one of those ones where like I'm watching it like high, I'm like, you know, like, oh god, oh. That was me at The Substance too, but this one really had me like, oh, because The Substance is kind of camp. Like, it's scary, but it's kind of camp. Like, you know, like you already kind of know. And I kind of think on like social media, they didn't like, I didn't have The Substance spoiled for me, but I kind of knew going in like what was about to go down. This movie, I was not ready. I kind of went into this blind and kind of had no idea like what was gonna happen or what was going on, and it really got me. So yeah, talk to me at number 10. Let's see what's at number 9. Ooh baby. Ooh baby. I also went into this one totally blind. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. I knew Jordan Peele was in it, and that's all that I knew. I didn't even know Keke Palmer was going to be in it. And I don't think I've ever seen, not Jordan Peele was in it, I know that he made it. And that like Daniel Kaluuya, is how you say it? Kaluuya? I knew he was in it. I knew because like, you know, they're like this. Um, I didn't even know Kiki Palmer was in it. I've never even seen her in a movie like this before, because she's, you know, she's like a comedy person, but she was great in this movie. This movie was like, how can we put all of Mickey's personal fears into one movie? You know, how can we fit as many elements that scare the fuck out of Mickey into one cinematic masterpiece? Jordan Peele's Nope. This movie, you want to talk about like I talked about how I don't fuck with owls, okay? I don't fuck with owls. I also don't really fuck with monkeys like that. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm like I'm not trying to like. Here's the thing, they're cute from afar. They are cute. Like, I can look at a monkey and be like, oh, that's cute. Like, owls, I'm not even looking at it. I'm not looking at it. Like, trigger warning for owls. Like, I'm blacklisting. I'm installing Chrome extensions to blacklist owls so I don't see them. That's how much I don't fuck with owls, okay? Monkeys, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I can look at a monkey and be like, oh, that's cute. You know, like Bobby Jack, whatever. Like, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Cat zoomies. Girl, relax. I think it's because she hears me talking, so she's like, oh, blah, blah. Anyways, this movie, we've got animal attack, we've got alien abduction, you know, and the alien abduction part where, oh god, it's giving Vore a little bit. We kind of get Vored in this movie. This movie has some scenes that are also very wet. Very wet sounding, very HD sound dressing, if you will. Yeah, and there's some parts where you're like because I don't want to spoil it, because I don't really want to spoil it, because if you don't know what it's about, I really want people, if you haven't seen this one, you haven't seen it, okay, I don't want to talk too much about it, because I want you to go into it how I went into it. Okay, but it's another movie where, let's just say, there's some creatures. There's a creature in swallowing people whole, Attack on Titan style, and we kind of get a glimpse into like what they're experiencing, and that part really stuck with me, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in a movie before. And the idea, I kind of think they did something kind of similar to that in War of the Worlds, maybe. And it also kind of, child, Miss Ma'am, can you? Thank you. And also kind of, I think, there's that anime Blood Sea. Is it Blood Sea, that anime where the anime isn't really that good? It's kind of boring, but then the gore scenes are really good. You guys know what I'm talking about? There's some scenes in that where they like scoop people up and they're doing stuff with groups of people, and it's pretty gnarly. This movie, Nope, is also kind of giving that, and has some scenes reminiscent of that, if you're into that. Yeah, this movie, Miss Ma'am, I don't want to put her on my lap because I need to trim her claws tomorrow. Yeah, it had that gore. This isn't really like, we're not really doing like gore for real, but we're showing some things that are very uncomfortable, and like people are dying and getting killed. It's not like gore per se, it's more like Vore. We're getting bored in this movie, and it stuck with me, and it was shot very well. It was done very well. The pacing was right. Everybody was acting their asses off. And it was, yeah, Nope. Very good movie. Okay, let's move on to number 8. The Thing. Oh my gosh, another classic. The Thing. I was shown this around the same age that I was shown Aliens. Which I think was like 5 or 6. Let me drink some water. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I saw this around when I was like 5 or 6. Too young to watch this movie. Miss Ma'am. Zoomies extraordinaire. Too young to be watching The Thing. If you've never seen The Thing, it's fire, Demi. Yes, this movie is so fire because The Thing walked so the substance could run. You want to talk about body horror? You want to talk about gore? Yes, ma'am. The Thing delivers on all of that. My cat is wilding out with Nick Cannon right now. Oh, the classic had me walking around with a lighter. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm testing everybody. This movie is so good because it's like, oh my gosh, it has the aspects of like the isolation and like the group mistrust, kind of like how we were talking about with The Mist. When you don't want to be stuck in a grocery store, but you also don't want to be stuck like isolated in Antarctica or whatever, you know, when some shit is going down. I mean, like, is there really any ideal place for to be where some shit is going down? I mean, your own home. You run out of food eventually, though. So it's like, I don't know. Main thing I want to talk about with this movie, though, is this movie, like I said, I was very young when I watched it. Gave me a fear of dogs for a minute. I had a fear of large dogs for a minute. Got over it. Love dogs now. I love large dogs. Got over that. Was not able to get over the owl thing. That's because I'm like exposed to dogs more. I love a large dog. A lot of surface area to pet. They can be very protective. You know, the right, you know, if you train them good, they can be like, you know, keep you safe and shit like that. Like the opposite of danger. They're keeping you away from danger. Miss Ma'am, can you relax? Oh, she's seeing my like dangly sleeve and trying to play with it. Okay. I'm gonna like try to casually use this laser pointer from my shoulder. Oh wait, I gotta change the shape back to regular laser. Okay. Meow meow. So, oh, my HUD. It's okay. So anyways, The Thing, we've got body horror, we've got isolation, we've got, you know, people transforming into stuff. And it's also like, it's really like, how do you even get out of a situation like that? And then, but you're also like, you're trying to make sure it doesn't like escape and get like out to the rest of the world and fuck everybody up. And then it's like mimicking people. Oh, and they made a prequel with what's her name, who plays she plays Ramona in Scott Pilgrim. And I was like, oh, that's Ramona. What's her name? Can't think of it, but I would like just saw her like, oh, cause oh god. Oh, I can't think of her name, but she's a great actress, and she's in the prequel, and they made a prequel, and that was also really scary. I tried to like not add like doubles of movies where like, oh, like 1 and 2 is good, because I felt like that would compromise the list. But yeah, the prequel is also insanely good. I know this one was old. I think this one was made in the 80s, but then I think the prequel came out in like 2014. And it is phenomenal, and it scared the fuck out of me. And there was a part where like my family, I like went to the bathroom and didn't tell them to pause it, and I heard everybody scream, and I was like, wait, rewind it so I could like see that part. I want to scream too. Rewinded it, watched it, and then like everybody screamed again. It was still scary the second time. Like they're both so scary, and the music is really good. Like the soundtrack, the dun 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 dun, like going through the snow, and oh my god, yeah, very scary. The Thing, the distrust that thing puts in me, like just like the Body Snatchers. That's also one I haven't seen. Oh my god, I need to see that one because people have been telling me to watch that for years. Okay, yeah, so we got The Thing at number 8. Let's see, number 7, Cloverfield. Oh my god, this is really one of my all-time favorites. 2008, get into it, honey. Cloverfield, the OG, the first one, not any of the whatever, the Paradox, the Cloverfield Lane or whatever that they tried to tie into it, whatever. Cloverfield, this is where my love for found footage really came from. Oh, let her see. This is where my love for found footage really came from, because like I also like watched this with my family. My whole family loves this movie, and we reference it all the time. And because like this is also like we talked about, like where it's like the ideal place to even be when some shit's going down. Really nowhere, you know, because you're fucked. Some shit like this goes down, and then you gotta try to evacuate. Some shit could happen on the street, and then when they're in that subway, girl, when they're in that subway, and they're walking through the subway in the pitch black, and they're going through the tunnels, the tunnels, like, where the train would go, they're to try to cut through, because his ex-girlfriend is stuck at the apartment or whatever, and they gotta try to go back for her instead of evacuating, and they're in the tunnels. The scream, yes, the scream, I also scrubbed. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I just realized that the chat thing is kind of off. Boop, 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 boop. Bam, fixed it. Okay, but yes. Oh my god, those little spider things. Like I said, any movie with like, when there's like bugs and they're large and they're like crawling around, the like sound effects in that movie also excellent. Okay, everyone was acting their ass off in that movie as well. And like the sounds of like the little like scuttering around in the darkness, and then that motherfucker turns the night vision on. He should start running. Just start running. I literally would have just started pissing. I'm sorry. I would have started pissing, right? I would have been running and pissing my pants. I would have been running. Eight-Legged Freaks is like funny though, but this is like they're like, this is something else. Creatures coming from the larger monster. So I'm like, are these all gonna turn into one of those, or are these just its minions? Like what even is that? And then it's coming, it's running, and then you oh my god, that girl got bit, and then she just basically exploded. Remember, they're like, we got a bite. Oh my god, that scene, everybody was acting their asses off in that movie, because they really, like, you didn't know what the fuck was going on, and it just kept going. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so good. Cloverfield 2008. They're not doing it like this anymore. They're not doing it like this anymore, where we just eldritch horrors in a found footage movie, and we don't know, and we gotta go through a subway and go rescue our ex-girlfriends who are impaled. She got impaled through the chest, and they gotta try to lift that bitch off and then try to take her. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, somebody's DNA has to live on. We gotta, like, you know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, we can't always go back for people. You know, if some shit really goes down, it's like, you know, salute. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we can't always go back for people. Oh my god, and the final scene, and like they're in the they're just like under a bridge, because they just like were like, well, because it's like right there. It was just like literally right over them at one point, and then snatched up the cameraman. Oh, Cloverfield 2008, get into it. Get into it. Like, we're not doing movies like this anymore. You know, they wish something like Cloverfield would come out again. Oh my, and they tried with the Cloverfield Lane, I said, and the Cloverfield Paradox or whatever, and like, those were all right, but it was just like, it wasn't like, this was really something. Like, I was like, oh shit, like when this came out, like, and then like I said, like the found footage aspect, like, oof, oh my god, come on, Banks. Okay, yeah, Cloverfield coming at number 7. Give it up. Next, oh my god, you want to talk about trauma? You want to talk about being traumatized by a film? You want to be talking about being traumatized by a film? Oh, I'm like, even just looking at it, I'm like, it feels very sinister just looking at it. Like, ooh. The Taking of Deborah Logan, another like found footage type, filmed in the movie, in the movie type of movie. Oh, this one was rough. This one was rough, because it's like, oh, y'all seen it? You almost watched it so many times but didn't. It's really, it's not just scary, it's really sad too. It's sad, but it's really good. It's really well done. I feel like some of the acting could have been a little bit better, but oh my god. Because I saw a GIF of this first. I don't know if you all seen the GIF. You know, if you Google the taking of Deborah Logan, you might see some images. That this movie is famous for a very particular scene involving, like, okay, so like the premise is this lady is getting possessed by this like snake demon, this like snake spirit thing guy from the past who was also a snake predator demon guy, and she like kidnaps this little girl. Oh, I'm like all up in the chat, my bad. She kidnaps this little girl, and her jaw like unhinges and like latches open and opens up and like starts slowly like swallowing the girl's head. And they like find her in a cave or some shit, or wherever the fuck they find her, and they don't even know what's happening at first, and they happen to shine the flashlight over in the corner, and that's what's happening. Her like, and I was like, oh my god, special effects or whatever the fuck they did to do that. They really did that. Oh, it's really scary. Oh, it's really scary. Oh, it's really scary, but it's really good. But it's really scary. But it'll also have you like you know how like it's like worse than how like The Mist has you like afterwards. This movie also has you like you really need a palate cleanser after you might want to throw on like Adventure Time or like My Little Pony or something after watching this one, because it'll really have you like that. But it's really really good. It is really really good, and like that's why it's up there at number 6, because it really had me like. Oh, my heart. Oh, God. It's really good. God. Okay, what's number 5? Sinister. We talked about this. Somebody said Sinister on the list. Sinister. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I didn't even, like, it took me, like, a couple times to even get through this movie and finish it. I don't even know why, but, like, it just has many scenes, that are very spoopy, many scenes that are very spoopy. Something about, first of all, attics to me are already spoopy. Being up in an attic, attics and basements, unless they're, like, well decorated and stuff, very spoopy to me already. And then we've got the tapes. This guy find, and then also, the spoopy music for the videos. I didn't really pay attention to the music. Maybe I should. I was paying attention to like I don't even remember what the music was like. Now that I think about it. Oh god, the one I'm trying to think. Okay, if you've seen it, which video fucked you up the most? I want to know from you guys. Chat, which video, if you've seen Sinister, my bangs really kind of have a mind of their own. If you've seen Sinister, let me know which video. Maybe it was the music making it scary. I don't even remember, but it was like, oh god, I've never seen this movie, to be honest. Oh god. Okay, premise is this guy, I think he's like an author. I don't think he's doing fiction, right? He writes about like real crimes, and he like helped the police solve a murder because he was like writing about a crime and like helped solve a crime or something. The Lawnmowers. Yep, The Lawnmowers for me. It's also The Lawnmowers, and it's also The Pool. The Pool with the cinder blocks. I feel like I'm out of focus now. The Pool with the cinder blocks. Am I out of focus? I'm sorry. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, I'm over here. Okay. With the cinder blocks. Because long story short, author guy, then they move, and then the family moves, and then, find out, I specifically moved into a place where a whole family was killed because I want to figure out what happened and write another book and make us more money. And they're like, bro, what the fuck? The family. And then he finds a bunch of tapes in the attic. And it has to, like, set up this old-ass projector thing to watch them. And each tape shows someone doing each tape is a snuff film basically, and show not even a film. It's just a tape of like someone committing gruesome murders on entire families, into everybody in the whole family. Oh, now I do remember the music, because there was like no sound and it was just the music. Oh god, Sinister is so scary. And then there's like a scene, okay, so we talked about like the lawnmowers. It just shows this guy mowing lawns, and all of a sudden just over a bunch of people tied up over their faces. And then in the pool scene, he just has a bunch of people tied to pool chairs, and they're like duct taped and like tied to pool chairs, and then all with cinder blocks, and then each one by one pushes them in the fucking pool. And that shit fucked me up, and it's still scary to think about. That's a really fucked up way to go out. Just like, oh, even I feel like I'm not even supposed to be talking about it. It's so scary. That's why it's number 5 on the list. Oh, it's so scary. Oh god, I feel like I'm like, am I supposed to be talking about this? It's so scary. It's so scary. Sinister. I don't know. Oh, I love this song. I think this is like Pastel Ghost. I don't know what year this movie came out. But yeah, they did that. I think there's a second one, and I haven't seen the second one because I'm a little nervous because I know it's gonna be scary. This movie is really scary. Like, I'm just thinking about it again. I'm like, oh god, I'm like getting stressed out. Okay, yeah, number 5, you guys. Number 4, The Descent. We talked about this, and I will say it again. You will never catch me in a cave. There is no amount of money. And this movie really solidified that for me. I think I watched this last year. Was this last year or the year before? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was last year because I made my mom come over and watch it with me. This movie, you'll never catch me in a cave. Because here's the thing. Claustrophobia. Oh, here's the thing. Like I said, I didn't want to mention doubles. Because there's The Descent, and there's also The Descent 2, where we go back in the cave. What are we doing back in the cave? And we're bringing new people in? No. Oh, no. Claustrophobia. I don't want to spoil it too much. I'm not trying to do too many spoilers. But in The Descent 2, there's a part where someone gets like... they're like rumbling happens or something, and they get like locked in completely, like arms barely being able to move the arms, stuck in the rocks. And she manages to get out, but I think she still gets got later on. But just the idea of like you slowly starve to death, like stuck in rocks, and then there's like shit crawling around, and then maybe you hear some growling from some kind of creature nearby, and you don't know what that is. Oh, The Descent. Oh, The Descent. So scary. And then there's like betrayals and stuff happening, and talking about people's husbands and stuff. I think somebody's husband died or something. Oh my god, it's so scary, you guys. And I was like, you'll never catch me in a cave. But it reminded me of As Above, So Below. I don't know which one came out first or whatever, but both really good. It's different than from As Above, So Below, because As Above, So Below is like, you know, we're going through the levels of hell. This is just like some creatures. We don't know what the fuck that is in there. And they're fucking people up. But also the cave itself is fucking people up. And maybe we're fucking up each other. You just got here. What are we talking about? Oh my gosh. We're getting kind of towards the end of the list. But we still got a lot to chat about, because we're talking about the top 20 movies that scared the fuck out of me. And that I'm still thinking about to this day. And one of them is The Descent. Because... honey, There's no amount of money. I'm sorry. Like I said, that Mr. Beast money, 100,000, 300,000, 500,000. I'm not $1 million. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I love my life. Shit. I love my life. I got shit to do. I got aspirations. I have goals. I have love in my heart that I would like to spread to the world. I can't do that if I'm 6 feet under some fucking rocks, or if there's like a demon entity and hiding in the rocks that I gotta fight off. And then our flashlights, we're running on batteries, we're running on rations. We gotta try to do like we're zip lining and no, like what are we doing? Why? What? I'm not going in the cave. The descent. Generally, oh my god, I was so scared. And once again, this is one of those movies where I was like, oh, I like shielding my eyes, like no, no, no. It's so scary. So good though. But I would probably watch this again. Just because this is when like I like being scared, but this didn't like it like scared me, but like not in like a traumatizing way like some other movies. I don't know. This was really good. I feel like some of the movies that traumatized me like weren't even that scary, but I don't know, my own, it just like the idea of it was scary. Yeah, let's get into number 3. Oh, a good one. Midsommar. Watched this during the Panorama with my sister, and we went into it having really no idea what was going on. I didn't know what it was going to be about. And then it's like, not to laugh, but the sister taking everybody out. The mom and the dad out with that car exhaust. And then the boyfriend sucks. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, like, what do you guys think? Should the boyfriend have just broken up with her? Like, what do you do if you were about to break up with somebody and then, like, their whole family gets got? Like, what are you doing for real? Chat, what are you doing? Because I'm like... That is so tough. Because, I don't know. I really don't know. Would you try to stick it out? And then she kind of like invited herself on the trip. Oh, and they like all the friends kind of wanted him to break up with, like they were like, come on, break up with her. And then you didn't understand the movie one bit. Oh my god, basically they indoctrinated her into a cult and like killed everybody else off. It's cult indoctrination in broad daylight. Oh, you don't watch scary movies, so you enjoy what other people say about them? Yeah, this one is like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Corporate Aaron on TikTok. Mom, dad, brother, sister gone. Oh my god. So our bereavement policy is, so for each family member, you get 1 day. That's Corporate Aaron on TikTok. She does like the HR voice. But yeah, basically, this girl, I don't know if it was like, I think her sister had like psychosis or something, and then went off her medication and then like killed herself and the mom and dad, and she was really fucked up. But then that happened right before her boyfriend was like about to break up with her, and his friends were like, bro, you gotta break up with her, she's so annoying, she fucking sucks. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna break up with her. Like, yeah, she does suck. And then her whole family died, and then it was like, oh fuck. Like, what do you do? You did not like her though? What do you mean you didn't like? She's grieving. You aren't always the most likable person after some traumatizing shit happened to you. Sorry about it. You know, like you don't, when you like something like that intense, like you don't always get to pick the kind of person you are after that. You know, like you don't really become a likable person again after, like, you know, some really intense therapy, I would imagine, after some shit like that happens to you. You know? God. So anyways, they ended up, so they're doing, the boyfriend and one of the friends, they're like all in college, whatever, and they're going to do like a thesis statement about, like, some shit in Sweden. Some people in Sweden. And so they're going to Sweden, and I guess he was going to break up with her and then go on this trip, and then that didn't happen. And then they start talking about the trip in front of her, and she's like, oh, what trip? And then basically she gets like, she invites herself on the trip, even though they didn't really want her to go. And it's really awkward. And then so first day of the trip, they do mushrooms. And she... Now, I don't know if you guys have ever experimented with psychedelic drugs. I have. I've done them both not after trauma and very close to traumatic events. And I'm going to tell you now, do not do psychedelics right after you just got traumatized, especially if it's like really intense grief. And if you're gonna do it by yourself and hide all the like weapons and stuff, or have like a trip sitter, you know, who's not on drugs, you know, so they can watch you if you're gonna do it, because sometimes it can be healing, whatever. Like I was just talking about psilocybin earlier. You know, sometimes, but if you're going to be doing them with other people who are, like, on vacation and trying to have a good time, but then also, it's up to them. Like, if you know somebody who just went through some shit, don't give them drugs. Excuse me. Something like that happened to me when I was, like, younger. If you know somebody who went through some shit, don't give them fucking drugs. And then, oh, you're weird. Yeah. Yeah. So weird. They're going to say some weird shit. They're going to do some weird shit. Some weird shit might happen where you're not just like, oh, we're chilling, goofy drug time. No, some shit's gonna come out. Someone might start crying. So she gets lost, like, she like goes off into the woods or something by herself, and they like can't find her until I think like the next day, or like it's dark out. And she doesn't even know what happened. She's like, what happened? You're like, we were just now finding you in the woods. Yeah. Don't give traumatized people drugs and then expect to have a good time. So then what else happens? Oh, so they're like, oh, so we're gonna watch this, ceremony. Because they're like, this specific like, group of people in... It's Sweden, right? I think it's Sweden. Is it Norway? Switzerland? Sweden? I think it's Sweden. And they're doing like the Midsummer Festival. It's like over the summer, and I think they have like a long summer or something over there, right? Where it's like daylight all the time, right? Or am I getting it mixed up? I haven't seen this movie in a minute, but I know that it fucked me up. Anyways, long story short, weird stuff starts to ensue. Okay, apparently when they don't, you know, when you get old, you don't just die, like, you know, like, of old age. They're like, no, we're gonna kill you so that you're not, like, embarrassed by having to, like, have other people support you. Oh, what happened to the jams? Here, let me get the jams back on. Give me one moment. But yeah, so anyways, so yeah, they watched these, oh, yes, I'm still listening. Come on. Do I have can I turn the autoplay feature on? I don't know. But, maybe I'll just loop this. But anyways, so they watch these old people get pushed off a cliff and then smashed to pieces with hammers. Like, one guy, like, I think, is it someone, like, doesn't fully die from falling off the cliff, so they have to grab the mallet and then smash their fucking brains out on all over the stone concrete floor or whatever the fuck. And they're like, oh, wow. That's wild. And then also, imagine, that girl's whole family just died. And then she just watched two elderly people get, like, shoved off a cliff and then smashed to pieces right in front of her. Not good for the psyche. Not good. So, yeah, this movie had, like, if you haven't seen it, please watch. This movie has a lot of, like, really wild, gruesome scenes, but it's also, like, really brightly lit. So it's, like, and kind of floral. And a lot of people grossly misinterpret the ending because they think that she's in a good spot. She's not. She's indoctrinated into a cult, and everyone that she came there with is dead. And she has, like, no connections to, like, get out because they're, like, surrounded by woods. So, wild movie. You don't even know her family died? What? Yeah, that's like a big part of the beginning of the movie. Like, her sister, like, hooks up car exhaust, and then has, like, a really elaborate way to do it. Like, she, like, has a tunnel system, like, from the garage. Like, you know how, like, people have, like, their garage, like, attached to their house, has, like, a car going in the garage, has the door shut, but then has, like, a tunnel with the exhaust going up to the parents' bedroom, and then, like, has it going into the room, and then has it sealed off while they're like asleep, and then she has it hooked up with another tunnel to a gas mask, so she's getting it directly. A very elaborate, like, you know, murder suicide method that I've never really seen before. So, like, I mean, like, props for creativity, I guess, but yeah, Midsummer, bro. That part when they smash those old people with the hammers. Oh, I almost forgot about. I just remembered something icky from this movie. The boyfriend. There's like a girl that has like a crush on him and has like chosen him as her like person who's gonna like breed her or whatever. Oh my god, and there's a scene. There's a sex scene in the movie. Long story short, homegirl gets cucked. And then they all cry about it together. And then that's part of the indoctrination though, and it's very icky, and I've never seen anything quite like it. And it's stuck with me, and even though I think I only seen this movie that one time, and I can retell a lot of it to you, as you can see. Yeah, this movie stuck with me pretty hard. And it's kind of a recent one, and there's also, like, I haven't seen anything else really like this. And yeah, and the way a lot of people like misinterpret it too was also kind of scary, because I'm like, oh, this is how susceptible other people are. Wild. Okay, we're getting to the end, guys. We're coming to the end of the list. What's at number 2? Hereditary, of course, by the same director. This one, I saw this for the first time in a drive-in. Is it? Yeah, drive-through is fast food. Drive-in with some old coworkers, but like we were all working together at the time. No, with my coworker, no, one coworker and her girlfriend and her friend, and we all went to the drive-in and saw this. And you have to, if you've never been to a drive-in, the audio, you have to like turn to like a specific radio station, and the audio like comes through the car. There's nothing in this world that could have really mentally... Oh, wait, shoot. I forgot to switch back to the... that shows the movies, silly. Here we go. Yeah, Hereditary, bitch. So, there's nothing... if that damn phone making you forget stuff. But yeah, with Hereditary, though, there's nothing that could have mentally prepared me for the scene with the little girl's head on the pavement. Covered in ants. Covered in ants. Nothing could have mentally prepared me. And I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. I don't want to spoil the whole movie, but I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. So, long story short, the mom makes the brother take the sister to a party. Like, oh, why don't you take your sister? Doesn't really want, you know. If you ever have children, don't do this. You know, don't, like, force them to, like, take their siblings if they already didn't pre-invite them, whatever. Especially if they're, like, way younger. Don't have your, like, high school sibling bring their middle school sibling to, like, a high school party. You know? That's, like, weird. But anyways, she's, like, allergic to nuts, and this, like, triggered me specifically because I also am allergic to nuts and various other things. I have, like, a lot of, very restrictive diet, because I have a lot of food allergies. So this triggered me specifically. She eats a cake that has nuts in it, and her throat starts to fucking close up, and they have to fucking leave, and the brother's kind of trying to rush her to the hospital, and she is, like, suffocating, and she tries to stick her head out the window to get some air, any kind of fresh air, because she's like losing oxygen. She literally like cannot breathe. Like her throat is like this, like you know, like a frog's throat expands. It was like that. Like it was swelling up, like where like the what do you call that? The you know what I mean? Like it was swelling up, like she couldn't, like the airflow was very restricted. So she sticks her head out the window to try to get as much fresh oxygen as she can. Telephone pole. Nothing could have prepared me. The brother drives home. In shock, says nothing. Just goes home, parks the car in the driveway, and goes to bed. And then the next morning, you just hear the mom screaming because the body's still in the car. And then you hear the mom screaming, and it's just showing him still laying in bed, and you know why she's screaming. But then, cut to her head the next day in the blistering sun, on the side of the fucking road, covered in ants. In the drive-in, with the sound coming through the car. Nothing could have mentally prepared me for that. So scary. And then there's also many things that are like also scary, like the friend, like the lady she meets when she's going to like the mom meets like this lady when she's going to grief counseling that turns out to be, it's like a whole thing where the grandma was like part of this cult and they like summoned this like demon king that like brings people wealth, and she was like inhabiting the body of the grandma and then wanted to take over the son. I don't even know. It was wild. It was wild. But it was also like one of those, like I said, what other movie was I talking about? Where it's like, you know, like Talk to Me, where you don't really know, is this even for real happening, or is this like mental illness that has been passed down and everybody's fucking hallucinating? Because they did say the grandma was diagnosed with DID. So it was like, okay, is this for real happening? Or is it like what's going on? And then like there's a scene where like the brother, the like boy, is in class and like he looks like, you know how they have like a shelf with like glass doors on it? He looks over at like something glass and like sees his reflection, and he's like regular face, but his reflection is smiling back at him like this. And that's like one of my worst fears, to like look over my reflection and it's not doing like what I'm doing. Because I'd be like, okay, it's hospital time. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you for gifting the sub, Anonymous. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, 5 subs. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No ads for you guys. That's awesome. So yeah, this movie really stuck with me, y'all. This shit was so scary. Hereditary. I still think about it, and I watched it. I think I showed this to my sister again. And I think I showed it. My boyfriend hadn't seen it, and I showed it to him. Scary. Still scary on every watch. On every watch. Hereditary. And it's like iconically scary. Because I think that when this movie came out, we were really in an age where there was a lot of like not really scary movies coming out like that. Or like the movies that were coming out, like they were not really scary like that. Hereditary, it really like, it was doing something different. It was, yeah. Everybody was acting their asses off. That scene with the, when the mom and the brother are like arguing at the table. Oh, that's peak cinema. Like acting. Like the lights are getting shut off tomorrow. We gotta make sure this fucking check clears, honey. Acting. Okay, so Hereditary is at number 2. I just want to get, before we get into number 1, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. If you're watching the VOD on Twitch, or if you're watching the YouTube video in the future, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for everybody who's coming to hang out with me tonight. I had so much fun yapping about movies with you guys. I love talking about movies. I love doing a little presentation. I love doing a little presentation and having little slides and stuff. I want to do more of that in the future. This has been just so much fun. I've wanted to do this for a while, and I'm glad I finally got to do it. And I'm excited to get into my number 1 movie that scared the fuck out of me on multiple watches. When I'm telling you, I watched this movie at night, and then I was like, let me watch this in broad daylight, completely sober, to make sure it's still scary. And it was still fucking scary. We're about to get into it, but I gotta do a dab. Cheers. Or not do a dab, but you know what I mean. I wish I had. I miss doing dabs, but at the same time, they make me so lazy and incoherent. Doing YouTube again. I'm uploading my streams to YouTube. But I do want to do YouTube videos again. I'm going to try getting back into doing more like hair vlogs and makeup tutorials, and like, I would like to do like event vlogs for like conventions or like concerts I go to in the future and stuff like that. Yeah, but yes, I will be getting back into YouTube. But also, if you're not able to like watch the entire stream, or want to watch the stream again and throw it on in the background, I love watching streams while I'm like working on stuff, or cleaning my room, or doing makeup, or doing my hair, or whatever, or doing my nails, throwing on in the background. So if you're into that, you'll have my streams available on YouTube. Yeah, drawing. I love doing like design stuff, or even playing video games. Like, I love making Sims and like having somebody like talking in the background. Okay, let's get into number 1. Let's get into number 1. This movie scared the fuck out of me. I watched it with my man, and I was grabbing him and using him as a shield to shield my eyes. Everybody in this movie acted their asses off. The special effects people acted their asses off. The set design people, whoever did the color grading, the fog, whoever set the fog machines up, the chains, the sound effects, everything. The whole ambiance of the movie was so on point and hit every note, hit every nail to send a shiver down my fucking spine. It's gotta be number 1, Hellraiser 2022. Get into it. Oh, sorry. Hellraiser 2022. Now, I didn't see the old ones. Oh, another ad. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh my god. Hellraiser, honey. Hellraiser. Hellraiser. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh. We are doing the top 10 20 movies that scared the fuck out of me, and we are finally at number 1, and it is Hellraiser 2022. This movie, now let me tell you, I did watch this movie high off of 4 edibles the first time I watched it. But like I said, I rewatched it completely sober in broad daylight to see, like, is it really doing all that? And it really was. I was like genuinely shook. I was genuinely shook. And like, I actually, like 2 weeks later, I did shrooms and had a bad trip, and it was very, this movie heavily influenced my bad shroom trip, because we were sitting and we were watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and all of a sudden I'm seeing fog roll into my living room. I'm like, I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And I was really scared. It was a really wild trip. It was kind of fun, like like looking back on it, but in the moment
You know what I mean? Like it's got like like it's like a roller coaster. Anyways, yes, the hell. Oh, people who do that Hellraiser makeup love that. The patience that must take though, both putting it on and taking it off. Dear Lord, this movie. So scared. I'm talking about ass clenched the entire movie. Scared out of my mind. Like heart racing, like anxiety. Like anxiety. Like this movie gave me anxiety. I'm stressed out. Like ooh, it was so good. Ooh, it was so I want to watch it again. It was so good. Like oh, you really felt it. And it was just like the anticipation and like the unknown and like oh it was just so good. Like I said, everybody was acting their asses off and then like and she said some like save your voice for screaming. Oh oh it was so scary. Oh it was so scary. And it's just like when you get sucked into that Hellraiser world, yes, ass clenched the whole movie. Ass clenched. You guys see it? I'm pretty sure it's still on Hulu. I think so. It's like a Hulu original, and it's like you know how it's rare for these like Netflix originals and Hulu originals to actually be good. This one was good. I had like low expectations. Maybe that's why I don't know. Like it was like it made it even better, but like it was really good. It was really good, and like I said, I never seen any of the other ones. Ooh, it was good. Ooh, ooh. Because it's just like the cube and the transformations, and then you got run into old boy who had like he was fucking with the oh I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't want to spoil it too much for the people who haven't seen it, but it's so good. Oh, you don't like the old movies? Yeah, I heard the old movies weren't that good either. That's why I didn't really go back and bother watching them. But love this. With this type of recommendation, gotta watch it tonight. Yeah, this is my number one. Like, I'm really still thinking about it. Like, it really had. Like, I recommended this movie to so many people. Watch it tonight. Yeah, see if it's on Hulu, and let me know if it holds up. I don't know if I might be overhyping it. This list was really hard to make, y'all. Like, I really struggled with it because there's a lot of really good movies on this list. We could go back and go through them. For the people who are just joining, but this list was really hard to make. All these movies fucked me up in one way or another. All these movies are like movies that I recommend that you'll go back and watch. Even you watch them, do a rewatch, and get scared again. Because me personally, I love to get scared. Here, let me take a sip. I can feel myself getting raspy. I love getting scared because I think that the world is very stressful and scary enough. Men are scary. Going to the gas station at night is scary. Meeting new people can be really scary. Voting is scary. The political climate is scary. Reading Instagram comments can be scary. There's a lot of things in life that can be very scary. So I like to watch horror movies because I'm consenting to that. I'm putting that on. I'm consenting to it. So I'm kind of taking my power back. I'm consenting to the anxiety attack. So it's giving me the illusion of control. You know what I mean? I get the illusion of control. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my power back. I'm reclaiming my anxiety for myself. But when some shit really gives me anxiety for real. So even though this movie scared me, I desire to feel that way. I love horror. I love, because being scared is a very powerful emotion. And there's a lot of very cheesy horror movies that are they're not doing that. They're trying so hard. They're not doing that. You know what I mean? They're not doing it. They're not giving. A good example is that that new Strangers movie, that new The Strangers, the old The Strangers movie really should have been on this list. Somebody talked about it earlier, and I was like, damn, I should have added that. But I could only do 20. I'm not trying to be because I could really do this all day. But I was like, let's do 20, because at first I was gonna do 10. I was like, let's do a few more. And then I wanted to keep going, but I kind of felt like The Strangers should have been on this list. But they did a newer one. It was dog shit. It was dog shit. And also, you know what else was dog shit? That Smile movie. And it might be because I saw it in theaters and there was like a bunch of high schoolers there and they were like talking and laughing and it really took me out of it. I hate that. I hate people. If you talk in a movie theater, you deserve to get punched in the face. Just kidding. In GTA or whatever. Talking at the movie, jail. I did not pay my little $8 or whatever the fuck. How do I feel like my man usually buys the movie tickets. I forgot how much the movies cost. Is it like $14? I don't know. We're not paying, my man's not paying his whatever money for us to go in there and hear you talk. Now, I love a movie experience when everyone's silent, or if you, like, in the movie theater alone, love that, and you get a good seat, and the shit is loud on the huge screen, love that. That's how I got to see the new Aliens movie. Alien Romulus, got to see it like that. Someone did bring their children there. The children were quiet to an extent, but I was also just judging them, because I'm like, why? This is not a children's movie. This is not a children's movie. And if you're going to traumatize your children, do it at home. You know, have some decency, do it at home like my family did. You know, when they showed me Aliens and The Thing and shit, you know, I saw that in my grandma's basement. You know, they didn't take me to the movies. I don't even know, how did the kids even get in it? I guess with a parent is allowed, when you have a parent, what do you call that? Like, I don't know, parent accompaniment or whatever. I think there's a different phrase for that. But, yeah. Smile was dog shit. The long story short. And yeah, when a movie really makes me feel like I'm anxiety, like my heart is racing, like I'm still thinking about it later, it's influencing like other things that I'm doing, like, you know, that's when, to me, it's a really, really good movie, you know, and I really feel like Hellraiser did that. And what really made this, like, one of the scariest movies for me really was, like, the ambiance of the movie. Like, when you get sucked into, like, the world or whatever, where they start torturing you, and, like, the chains and all this other stuff, and oh my gosh, and the screams, and the way it's done, just really scary. I wish that they would have given more information about the Cenobites and all that, and, like, what the world is, but you know, it's like a tribute or whatever. It's like a, you know, it's something that's already been around. So it's kind of like opening the door to the Hellraiser franchise, expecting people to go back and watch the old ones. But like I said, I heard the old ones are like whatever. I kind of do want to watch the older ones at some point, just like to have the knowledge of like what they're about. But I think Hellraiser is also a comic too. I think it was all based off of a comic. Because you guys know, Aliens is also a comic. Which is wild. And I, like, fell down a rabbit hole of, like, reading about that on the wiki. So I don't know, maybe I won't even watch the old movies. Maybe I'll just go on a wiki rabbit hole. A Wikipedia rabbit hole. Like I love to do. You know. Love Wikipedia rabbit hole. But, yeah, guys. Hellraiser is at my number 1. Okay, let's go back and go through all the movies for people who just joined. So we got Hellraiser at number 1. We had Hereditary at number 2. We had Midsommar at number 3. We had The Descent at number 4. We had Sinister at number 5. We had The Taking of Deborah Logan at number 6. We had Cloverfield at number 7. We had The Thing at number 8. We had Nope at number 9. We had Talk to Me at number 10. We had As Above, So Below at number 11. We had The Substance at number 12. We had Aliens, the second one, at number 13. We had The Mist at number 14. We had The Ritual at number 15. We had Pan's Labyrinth, right? Pan's Labyrinth at number 16. And we had Grave Encounters 2 Specifically, Grave Encounters 2. At number 17, we had Lights Out. At number 18, and we had Insidious at number 19. And we had The Fourth Kind at number 20. Okay, that was my list of the top 20 movies that scared the fuck out of me. That scared the fuck out of me. I recommend watching all these movies. The Fourth Kind, I really don't know if I really could ever go. I might go back and rewatch The Fourth Kind just to see, because I like to rewatch stuff sometimes with my like adult frontal lobe brain. So I think when I did do my like rewatch of it, because I like watched it as a kid and was traumatized, and then I rewatched it again, and I think I was like 17, 18, or 19 or something. So I still wasn't fully frontal lobe yet. So I feel like I need to watch it frontal lobe and see if it's really giving all that, or if it was like, you know. But then again, that's why it's at number 20, because I don't know. But it still scared the fuck out of me. It still kind of does. I don't know. Though the scenes of like how they depict the abduction and stuff, not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah. So yeah, that was my list of the top 20 horror movies that scared the fuck out of me. I had so much fun talking about movies. I do want to keep streaming for a little bit more. I'm going to take another quick break. And then if you guys feel like it, I do want to watch a couple of YouTube videos. I'm really into Epic the Musical right now, and there's some really cool animations that I wanted to watch and show people. To, if you don't know, if you haven't heard of the Epic concept album, it's a really cool thing that I've kind of been obsessing over the past couple days, and I wanted to talk to people about it, who have people who know about it, or introduce people to it who don't know about it. But yeah, this was a really fun discussion. I had so much fun, and I will definitely be doing more of these little presentations where I like have different things that I rank and list off, because I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys had fun watching, and I really appreciate everyone who stuck around to talk to me about things and give me their input on the different movies and stuff. And yeah, if you dip out after this break, I understand. I really appreciate you for coming to hang out with me. And if you decide to stay and chill, that's fucking awesome. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Here I am. Damn, I'm back. Oh, I don't know if I didn't add more lip gloss. I did a bong rip. I don't know if I got fucked up. Hi, I'm back. Okay. So we're switching gears. Thanks to everyone who stayed to chill. Oh, I realized. Oh, I thought I changed the stream title before, and it did not change this whole time, and it's still set at my "We're So Back" from my last stream. That's wild. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave it like that. I'll just leave it like that because I was gonna change it, but okay. So we're shifting gears. Thanks so much again to everybody who hung out for the horror movie discussion. That was really fun. Oh, am I out of focus again? Hello? Hello, I'm over here. Hello, my face is over here. Hello? I like the way my makeup turned out today, you guys. I hope you like it. Okay, anyways. For switching gears, I want to show you guys a couple of videos. I picked out like 6 videos. They're not super long. They're only about like 3 minutes or 3 to 4 minutes long. And they are from Epic the Musical. I was just posting about this on Twitter the other day. It kind of reminds me of Vocaloid. It's taken me... Oh, I feel like I'm out of focus. I can't... I feel like I'm looking blurry. Hello. Focus on me. Whatever. Okay, anyways. It kind of reminds me of Vocaloid a little bit. Because it's the way... So basically, Epic the Musical is his concept album based off of Homer's Odyssey and the tale of Odysseus and the Trojan War, which I just posted about this on Facebook earlier. I thought the Trojan War for real happened. And I felt like big bimbo energy when I just discovered that no, that's just part of Greek mythology. And looking more into it, like there's like gods and stuff involved, and I really thought like that, like the stuff with the Trojan horse and stuff was real. And I thought like Helen of Troy and all that, like I thought those were real people. Come to find out they're not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I felt very smooth brain upon discovering that. But anyways, so yeah, basically Epic the Musical is like this concept album based off of Homer's Odyssey. And they didn't really like put visuals out like that, just the music. So then different artists are coming together in the fandom who enjoy the album and making animations based off the different songs to show visual interpretations of like what what's going on, and I think it's really cool. And there's like multiple artists will do like different interpretations of like one song, and I think it's really cool. And I just made a like, quick little playlist of a few of my favorites, and I would like to show you guys. So let's get into that. The actual like the entirety of it is really long, but okay, wait. Which one do I want to do? Which one am I trying to do? This one? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I just think they're really cool, and I figured we could watch them and react to them together. And if you've never seen it, get into it. And I just want to watch these again. It's like I can't stop watching it. I just enjoy it so much. Oh wait, do I have? Okay, yeah. And if it's not your jam, I get it. But I think it's cool. And I don't know. And it's just like it's art, it's music combined. I love it. Also, I like the way that the artist made her nose. It reminds me of like a seal, or like it reminds me of like Poplio from Pokemon. And I just think this song is really good too. Something dangerous, friends, we mustn't lie. It's treasure. What? Bye-bye. Gooped. Fooled. Let's see what you got. No, do not! Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed. That's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly. We'll try. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. And she's so cute. I think, what's her name? I almost called her Areola. That's not her name. That's not her name. I think it's Areola. No, I don't want. That's not. For 9 days I've stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave. I remain unopposed. The bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you. I can't wait to make the biggest wife guy in all of history is Odysseus. Time for me to be the father I never. And his son's face is blurred out because his son was a baby when he left, and it's been like I think it's like 12 years. I think it's been like 10 years at this point since he left for sea.
Wake up. Wake up! Odysseus, they're opening the bag! Wake up!
Can't trust them.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust.
Where's the storm
Oh, wait.
taking us?
I forgot to adjust the audio. Sorry if it was really loud before.
Help me close the bag.
I hope that's okay.
Save whatever ink is left to use another day. Come on.
Okay, I just want to preface this by saying, sorry to pause, but they could see the island. They were only 200 miles away. You could see it. You could see it. They've been away for like years trying to get home. You could see the island. They were 200 miles out. And then these fuckers opened the bag and blew them like way the fuck back. Way the fuck back. And worse. And worse. Not just blew them back after they opened the bag.
Do you know who I am?
Well, I love that. The artist, this Gigi, they make a lot of really good ones. They also made this one too. And this song is just really good too. I love the song.
Don't you miss me?
More than you know.
Then jump in the water and kiss me.
Penelope,
They got like the best singers to this shit.
you know I'm afraid of the water.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter.
Love the daughter.
Watch our love leave the ground.
Because she just
But I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, as good as it sounds, right here I'm just
I
fine.
can take the suffering from you.
You know
he does good, like melodically.
I will take the suffering from you.
fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run or hiding from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
I love this animation. Oh no.
How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go.
I love that.
You'll get home.
That like arpeggio or whatever.
Very scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
Dun dun.
This is your only way.
Excuse me.
The lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why?
That's why. Wait, just to pause real quick. That little like that line delivery is why I love like musical songs so much because they're like the like playfulness of it and like the singing and like talking element of it and like the like I said like the specific line delivery. Love it. I've listened to like a lot of musical stuff lately.
Suffering from you.
For you, I would die.
The way she said it kind of reminds me of like it reminds me of Anna from Frozen a little bit.
You should come onto the ship. We'll jump out the same time.
I'll take the suffering from you.
Hi Christine! Oh my gosh. What is up, girly? I'm over here gooning over who would have expected me to be in the Homer's Odyssey fandom in 2025? Obsessing over it and Greek mythology. This is like this one is my favorite, I think. I think this is my favorite.
This is our only way home.
We were talking about horror movies earlier, and now I'm showing clips from Epic the Musical, which I discovered from TikTok, actually. I love this song.
Leaving them feeling betrayed, breaking the bonds that you've made.
He saw her in the water.
There is no price we won't pay. We both know what it takes to survive.
The way people make these is so incredible to me. This is like fully their interpretation of what they saw, or what they think is they're hearing.
Eurylochus, light up 6 torches.
Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
So good. How have I been? I've been chilling. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I've been having a lot of anxiety lately. But I'm trying to push myself to still do fun stuff. But, man, law school, I'm so proud of you, though. When you posted about getting in, I, like, showed it to my parents, too. I was like, I'm really proud of you together. The way she pulls the guy in, that part gets me so, oh my god. Yes! It's like when one of my homies is winning, we're all winning. But I'm sure that shit is stressful, so I'm like, I'm keeping you in my heart.
We are the same, you and I.
Oh, that animation! Like, they had to think of all, like, they had to think of all that and, like, listen to the music and be like, okay, at this part, this is what's going on. This was the first one I saw. And you might recognize this song from TikTok because it's popular on TikTok right now.
Let's see where you've been.
Oh my gosh, Christine, wait, you missed it because we were talking about the fourth kind earlier and my fear of owls. Do you remember that? God. Do you remember? Yes, girl, we were... Bro, we were just talking about that. Oh my god, you remember. You were there. You saw it. You saw it, like, in person, firsthand. Irrational. I don't think I was being irrational. I think listen. That shit was scary as fuck. I'm still scared to this day. And then, remember my sister and my mom? They had, like, an owl plushie, and they would fucking scare me with it. Anyways, this song is so good. What genre of music is this?
She's my wife.
Anyways.
All you could want here, all you could need here, just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here, just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time, from here on out.
I love this song so much.
Oh,
I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
I love that line delivery too.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain, cause we got all we could want here. Oh,
It's like the dance I feel like I should be doing. This song.
Paradise. No one can come or go. My island stays unknown.
No, I don't belong here. There's something wrong here. I won't be drawn to love in paradise. Not till the end of time. There is no way.
You're mine, all mine. 7 years.
It's just a good song for real.
Trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
And the Calypso's one of those characters where it's like, she's a bad person,
Odysseus?
but the voice is really good, and I like the design, and people draw her really cute. But she's also keeping people trapped,
Know what I've gone through.
and is a predator, low-key.
Sacrificed every comrade I love.
But I also think about, like, I like the Calypso design from Pirates of the Caribbean, and it makes me want to rewatch all those.
Find it, come back inside, dear love.
'Cause I also kind of don't know what the fuck was going on in those movies.
I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside your heart.
All I hear are
I
screams.
love you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please stay away from harm. Stay
Yeah, it's
in my
I'm doing like Bohemian Braids again soon, and I'm trying to channel that energy of like the Calypso from Pirates of the Caribbean. Cause especially when you get to add like the charms and stuff. Oh my god, giving. These people are singing. Like, they got like the best singers
He needs my help.
in this album. Oh my god. The next one is like my favorite one. Cause I think I did. If I did what I think I did. Yes, this one is like my. Oh my god, I love this one too.
Father, God, King,
Yeah, I'm doing purple Bohemian ones. I'm so excited. This weekend.
I'm knocking
I'm
on
very excited. So I haven't had braids in so long. I miss them.
one who's a prisoner.
It's finally time.
Home.
After a while though, I get sick of braids, and I'm like, I'm in straight hair, but I'm not right now.
Is that
I have straight hair. Especially when it gets warm outside.
that were placed on that grave?
Gosh.
You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame.
I think this is a different animator.
The risk of going
Yeah, Neil Illustrator.
under.
Excuse me.
Why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him.
Who's them?
Apollo!
I love anything that brings in like a choir like that.
Hephaestus! Aphrodite!
I was at the grocery store singing this. I had my earbud and I probably looked so crazy.
Hera!
It's so good though. To me at least.
What do you say?
Love it.
All right.
Bring it.
You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs. So with so many sirens gone, I think God is in the wrong.
They were
Fucking elbow
trying to
crack.
do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
Something about them saying release him is so satisfying to me.
Justice not
Also, the mech.
in this force. Why should I give in my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
She sliced it.
Release him.
It's so good.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus
Love her.
comes to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart.
The mirror.
More like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought.
Wait!
God, because he. Oh my gosh, wait. Pause real quick because we were just talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. I gotta say this because I just remembered it. Okay, so there's a part where they go in the underworld and Odysseus looks down and he sees his mom. I gotta go before the store closes. So happy to see you streaming though. I'm so happy you came. I had so much fun chatting with you and I enjoyed your input so much. I hope you have a great night. Gosh, Maddie, hey! Oh my gosh. But real quick, because we were just talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. In the Odyssey, Odysseus goes to the underworld and looks down and sees his mom. And I realized that they reference that in Pirates of the Caribbean because there's also a part where I don't know who it is, but somebody looks down and they see their dad. Oh, it's Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley's character. Forgot her name. I forgot what the name she has in Pirates of the Caribbean. Fuck. Elizabeth. I don't know why I could not think of that. Yeah, and then Will Turner, right? Is who Orlando Bloom plays. Oh, I gotta watch it. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm glad you're here. But yeah, I think that's like a direct reference, I think, to the Odyssey. And then they had Calypso, and like I'm like, I gotta go back and watch Pirates of the Caribbean because they were kind of doing the thing. But anyways, let me go back a little bit.
Wait! Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
Ares!
I love that.
Coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured. He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son.
It's one of your comfort series. I gotta go back and watch.
Hold your tongue now. Here's sad, my friend. And tell your lover that a broken heart can mend.
She is singing that shit.
Then set him free to get back to his homestead. He'll make everybody bleed.
Whoever they got to play Athena is really doing that. I'm gonna play God of War. Are they doing Greek gods in that? Maybe I should play that. I love this.
He's got the mind of a genius, try harder. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny.
I have like the same dance moves I just do.
Cheated on his wife.
Release him. That's all it took.
I played your game and won. Release him.
I love this one. It's drama. It's dramatic as fuck. I love dramatic shit. You fell asleep? Oh, we're getting into the Homer's Odyssey fandom. Epic the musical. Get into it. I hope you slept well though. I'll be up for a minute. I'm drinking this Celsius. But like I said, I'm gonna go after this. I'm gonna get high as fuck and go listen to that new Ariana album. Get into that. And I'm gonna go on the treadmill and listen to it on the incline on 15, honey. Get into that. They're doing Greek Gods of War. I'm gonna play it. You already smoking? I mean, I've been vaping. But I think I'm gonna eat an edible and then go on the treadmill. You know, as a joke. As a little prank on myself. But I'm gonna listen to that new Ariana and try not to cry. On the treadmill and feel my fucking oats. Get into it. I love this part because it's just they just put the music out, so this artist is fully interpreting like what they think is going on when they hear it, and it's just so good.
Please let him go.
So good. Oh, I love it. I was like other night just obsessing over this. So good. And these are all on Spotify, by the way. And yeah, so good. Okay, I think there's one more. Yes. Oh, God. Calypso again. I had to include it. And this is the last one, and I'm going to be wrapping it up in a little bit. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me, you guys. This was so much fun. I love streaming. Good. God, I missed it. It is epic. There's another one where they're fucking singing in this one. God of War 3? Okay, is it on Steam? They're also doing like the cute Calypso hair in this one. But I was like, I'm going on Tumblr looking at the fan art. I'm like, oh, I'm in the fandom for real, for real. Oh, sing it. I did tear up a little bit the first time I found this. Even though she's a bad, it's just like the singing is so emotional. Like, I'm not supposed to feel bad for her. Only the new God of Wars are on Steam? No, what's God of War 3 on? Do I gotta play with the emulator?
I got a Steam Deck. I could emulate it if it's on. I don't know what it's on. PlayStation 3 and 4. I gotta see. I gotta see. I'll see what I can do. I would like to play though. Oh yeah. Drink some water. He just wants to go back to his wife. That's all he wants. Didn't mean to get washed up on her fucking island. Didn't even. It was this close. It was too. You could see the island. Like it was in distance. Remember, they've been out to sea for years. Okay, and they had to fight in this war, and they're trying to go back, and they're out to sea. And you could see his home. Literally, they're 200 miles out, and these motherfuckers want to open a bag of winds and bring Poseidon's bitch ass out. And turns out they blinded a Cyclops right before that, and that Cyclops just so happened to be Poseidon's son. And for some reason, Odysseus decides to give his full government name and location, like hometown location, to fucking the Cyclops. And the Cyclops is like, bet, I'm gonna go tell my fucking dad. Tells his dad. His dad turns out to be Poseidon. Poseidon kills like a bunch of them. And I think after Poseidon fucks, he starts off with 600 men. I think after Poseidon fucks him up, he only has 48 guys left. And then, as you can see, they had to go through the Lair of Scylla. Even more guys got fucked up. And then, by the time he gets to this island, they end up on the sun gods. Fucking, it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Anyways, Epic the Musical. I just think it's really cool. If it's, some musicals aren't always for everyone. This isn't, traditional musical because it's a concept album of a music for like a musical that isn't like, people on stage. It's just this like the songs, and all these different artists are coming out and like making animations, and people are doing like cosplays and stuff on TikTok and making fan art. And I just think it's really cool and neat. And I wanted to show people. And yeah. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for today. I had a really fun time. Solid 3-hour stream. We talked about movies. We looked at musical shit. We looked at the Greek gods. We talked about my owl trauma. My alien owl trauma. That is valid as hell. We went over it all. Awesome stream today. I had so much fun. I hope you guys had fun. Don't forget, I'm glad you were able to come too. Oh my gosh, so many cool people came and decided to chat with me, and it was really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna be back on again next Friday, the 4th, I believe. Next Friday I will be back, and then I'll be back again on the 11th. So next week we're gonna be playing Stardew Valley. Super fun. I'm gonna give a tour of my current farm, and then we're gonna be making a new farm. Because I don't want to fuck up my fucking farm, because I worked hard on it. I've been playing the same save for months. I think I'm on like year 3 or 4. I'm not. I'll show you guys what I've done so far. But I get really like excited and distracted when I'm on stream, and a little bit overstimulated sometimes. And I do not want to mess my progress up, but I would like to play the game on stream. So we're making a new save, and I'm gonna try to choose like a different farm that I've never really played before. So that will be fun and cool. And then yeah, on the 11th, then we're gonna be playing Pokemon Soul Silver, and I've actually never played that before, and that should be really fun too. I'm not doing like a what do they call that? A Nuzlocke, or I'm not doing that. We're just doing a regular playthrough. And then yeah, I don't know. I want to like play
maybe do a couple playthroughs of different Pokemon games, and then maybe we do a Nuzlocke in the future. I'm not saying a Nuzlocke isn't out of the realm of possibilities. I just don't want to do that right now. I just want to play some Pokemon and have fun and pick the cute ones, and then chat can help me pick out like nicknames and shit. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a really awesome weekend. Thank you so much for coming to chat with me. I hope you had fun. If you're watching the VOD or watching like the YouTube video and you watch to the end, hey, thanks. You're pretty cool. Yeah, I'm about to go eat this edible and listen to this new Ariana album, deluxe album. Because here's the thing, I didn't even listen to the whole thing of the original. And now this is like the deluxe extended, so now I get to have like the full blown experience. That should be awesome. And I'm gonna go hit the fucking treadmill and have a great night. Hell yeah, get these fucking gains. Because it's about to be a muscle mommy summer. I hope you guys have a great night. And thank you so much for chatting with me and hang out with me. See you next time. Bye.